Yo, what is up? What is up? Dunk debated me. I'm sorry. I was rushing around. I had to close the door and get my water and everything. Wow. Had to get stocked up. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. I used the usual cue, but he dimmed the volume. Hey, I was sorry. I was all over the place. I didn't have my headset on. I was rushing around getting everything set up. Half awake. What up, bald hobo? Bald hobo? Okay, first off, the baldness was not enough. You guys are adding homeless on top of it. Good to see you guys. I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday night. Wait. Yeah, Thursday night / Friday morning. Had to think for a moment. Last week I took off a day and my whole week was like jacked up. So now I'm questioning every day, always. Nika found this this morning. Wait, holy shit! How is it so big? What the hell? It's massive. How did somebody create such a large thing in it? I guess the area is just not as like filled with stuff. It's a massive altar. Oh, was it one person? Was it many people? How was it? Yeah, okay, it's been several people. It's above the giant-ass Noita wand. Oh yeah. It's like pretty deep into the wand though. It's like you're a little ways over. The gods cannot find you. I didn't even notice that before. I like that. Oh shit, this whole little spot here is getting crazy. This whole thing's getting nuts. The gods are afraid. So you get over here, gets around, I don't know, was it here? And then you go up. Huh. Cool. I hadn't seen this. Hadn't seen it. Does it say Dunk is bald? We don't talk about that, Solar. God damn it. This is cause of death. Dunk is bald or some shit. I don't listen. Somebody eventually will paint over it, surely. But it's good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. I hope everybody's doing well and that life is treating you well. Getting to do some good gaming. I hope for all you Hollow Knight fanatics, you Hollow Knight addicts, I hope that you're able to, you know, pass the time smoothly because we are climbing towards September 4th. In fact, wait, hold on. I need to look at a calendar here for a second. So it's about to be the 29th because it's literally in Texas. It is 11:59 p.m. So we're 1 minute away from officially being Friday. So let's just go by Friday. So oh wait, so it was yesterday, which was Thursday or however you want to look at it. The game releases on a Thursday. So we are now under 1 week away from Silksong release. Yo. Let me get them prepared. Chase, check this. What are you linking in there? Somehow this got done in less than 2 days. Less than 2 days? Let's see what you got. Wait, is that Mina riding the little fucking robot dude that's a pain in the ass? Ride like the wind. It's glorious. It's your latest work. Wait, did you do the whole thing? Let's see. Nice, you did. I thought it was like a joint effort. You either really leveled up or you're patient as hell. Check out this video about Noita. What do you think about it? What in the hell? Hold on, let me get the deposits ready and then I'll look. All right, let's see what this video is. I don't know what we're about to be seeing, chat, but wait, what?
Lumos Maxima. If your name is Ron Weasley, you're a ginger bastard.
Wands in Noita.
Welcome to Noita, the game which requires you to have a PhD in mathematics, physics, chemistry, alchemy, and fucking Finnish. You see, everything in this world is physically simulated, and everyone wants you physically molested. You will take the role as Mina, a witch with a fucking Swiss Army knife and a bomb. No, Your Honor, I did not kiss the homies last night. For a game that is 2D, it's surprisingly thick. Welcome to the mines, filled with miners, multiple bugs, a frog, mechanical sex doll, the Tabasco blowjob. This dog has 46 chromosomes, this one 47. Let's force feed a child battery acid, more terrorists than the Middle East, more guns than the state of Texas. A chest with feet. Santa Claus, Heisenberg, intestinal worms, the American sniper. The entirety of the
Hold on. Wait, what is this from? I never seen this dude before. How old is this? 1 year ago. How have I not seen this guy before? This dude is amazing. Holy shit. Oh, we have to go to shorts. Ah, shorts are his thing. I like how the thumbnail for his short is just, dear God. I don't know. He looked like he's pretty funny stuff. Go Prairie liked it. That's a thumbnail right there. 10 out of 10. All right. I don't know. 10 out of 10. That's the back problems. That's what I'm seeing right there. Those are back problems to the max. Rare gold shift run. I don't know too much about it. I've never actually successfully done one, but it's we'll discuss it. Yeah, there's supposed to be a shift that can change gold nuggets into other stuff, and apparently you still get gold nuggets, but maybe their color changes. Somebody was asking about this the other day. I was like, I don't think you can, but maybe we can. I don't know. We're gonna toy around with it. It's uncharted territory for me today. I don't know what's gonna happen. Didn't you try it once? We tried to. We had a whole plan where we were gonna turn. I think we were turning the gold nuggets into monstrous powder, and then we died in the process. I can't remember what got us killed exactly. I think it was the end of everything when we were farming the monstrous powder. Something went wrong. No, it was Deathium to gold. Oh, Deathium to gold. Something went wrong though. Wait, were gold nuggets shiftable? Yes, they are shiftable. Did you see the seed I posted in Check This that have 2 times? Yes, I did. I appreciate you, Indoor Cat. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to use, one of those seeds. If you have a specific one that you think stands out, let me know. I thought that was not possible. That's what I said too. In fact, Indoor Cat posted a really cool image the other day. I was like, wait. I was like, this is possible? Let me see if I can find it again. Well, there it is. He linked it again. Thank you, Indoor Cat. This one right here. Look at this. I'm like, wait. I didn't even know this was like possible. It looks cool, right? So I don't know. We'll see what we're able to do. That does look crazy. I've never seen that in game. I would like to try it. Today there's a seed with the rare shift. No, we have a Indoor Cat looked up some seeds that had it. That would be awesome if the daily had it, but no, it's just like already found seeds. This is the monstrous powder to gold run, if I remember correctly. I don't know why the videos thing just jumps down every time these days. It's annoying. Yeah, speed up still there? Oh shit, I forgot it was still after, wasn't it? Gotta move the speed up earlier. Green lion, the red lion. Yeah. Thank you for noticing. No! Green lion, the red lion. Yeah. Thank you for noticing. That one was crazy though. In case you're curious, I was firing a wand that was had explosive detonator. I was just spamming it, but I didn't exactly one frame spam it. I think it was like every other. I was kind of being a little bit sloppy, and I realized afterwards I should not have been sloppy at all. Green lion, the red lion. Yeah. Thank you for noticing. That was a heartbreaker, actually. I've never achieved anything like this because, in case you're curious why, here, let me pull up the wiki. Hold on. This one here. So, probability % chance. This is the one that you have to get. It's a 0.0028% chance. So it is very, very rare. Very, very damn rare. And I've never come across this randomly in a seed before, so I've never done it. We are about to do it hopefully today. And I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we'll end up with some cool visuals like this, or if you need certain materials to shift into it. I don't know. But luckily, Indoor Cat, I'll show you. Wait, this is... Where is it? This one right here. Indoor Cat has already hunted out some seeds that all of these seeds right here have this. Meaning we may potentially end up with something like this, but I don't know if you can just change the gold nuggets into any color. Like, I don't know how the rules work, so we're going to find out today. Will you be making a trick kill wand for big nuggets? Yes. So my goal is, since we're going to do something to gold, or I mean gold to something. Since we're doing that, once we do the shift and hopefully we get some cool looking visuals, maybe something like this, I don't know. Then from there, the run will shift into trying to make it, trying to make as much gold as possible drop, which will probably involve trick kill wands, trick greed stacking, and going into new game pluses, and curse of greed. Gold to Deathium. I doubt we'll get gold to Deathium today, but at the very least we can do our first. Our focus is to get one of these gold nugget shifts. So then once I see how it works and I get a little bit of understanding, then maybe in future runs we can come up with some creative stuff. But yeah, we're going to check this out today. That's our plan in case you guys are curious. I don't know if it'll be like as insane. Like I said, I don't know if the visuals will turn out as cool as Indoor Cats did here, but at the very least we'll get to learn a little bit about how the gold nugget shifts work and all that kind of stuff. Move this here. But yes, for all you guys out there that are excited for Silksong and it now being under 1 week away, less than a week away, just know that in this channel, we'll be excited for Silksong, of course, but we will not be playing it on release day. I will give you guys like a week, maybe 2 weeks, for all those diehard Hollow Knight fans to experience Silksong themselves before I jump into that realm, if that makes sense. So that way people who are diehards can experience the game spoiler free, but then they can also hang out in here whenever we go experience Silksong. And then also you guys can help carry my ass anytime I get lost, because I guarantee that's going to happen when playing Silksong. What happened to the we don't know the year copium? I wasn't specifying. It could be, I meant like, you know, the chance of it happening in a week. It could be a year in a week. Whichever one happens, that's how we're going to do it. Even if it releases in a year in 1 week. Okay, so today, let me update the oh fuck, I forgot to do the title. Sorry, there's just so many things. Because the browser froze up, it like removed all of my settings and all this bullshit. So today, what we're going to be trying to do is a gold shifting run. And I'll probably have to explain it a million times, but Noita rare gold shift run. Again, you're going to see me pull this up a million times because people are going to be like, what's the gold shift? We're going to try to achieve something like this. We're going to be turning gold nuggets into something else. I don't know if this is going to be always, if every shift means it's going to be a visual change, or if certain materials shift the gold into something else. I don't know. We're going into uncharted territory. I've never done this before. But the seeds that we are choosing from are seeds that have already been pre-decided to have... Oh, God damn it. Where's the fungal shifting thing? Yes. The seeds that we're going to be using today, or the seed we're going to be using today, already has this rare fungal shift in it naturally. 0.0028% chance of happening. So let's get ready to check it out. We're going to go to the Noita website because we're going to need that shit. And we're going to choose from Indoor Cats pre-found seeds. We'll check this one here. Let's go to this. And let's say submit. Let's see where it is. Very first shift is gold to held material. So very first shift, we get this rare thing. So whatever we hold, the gold will shift into it. We're going to check that out. This is the seed for us. Let's do it. I will open the bets in a second. I just want to make everything... I'm trying to communicate everything about today's challenge. 547573028. Apply. Okay, so let's see the challenge. Discussing the challenge of today. The goal is to get the gold to change into something else visually, and then to maximize the gold drop. Meaning that, let's see. What should our... How am I going to get up on this mountain, by the way? I don't want to use the acid to levitate up there. That's gonna hurt. We'll just head down here for now. Didn't open the bed. I know, we haven't decided. All right, you know what? You guys are in pain in the ass territory today. You are going into silent zone for a while.
I really wish you guys could see this guy right now. He is drawn.
You're just not listening to what I'm saying, so it's kind of a pain. Kit with the 9 month there, my man. Open the bed. I know, Kit. What the shit, man? I can listen. I swear, I could be telling you guys the exact thing that we're talking about, and you will you just ignore entirely what I'm saying and just say, you ask the exact sentence that I'm saying. How? How does this happen? Check. There's only one person talking. What's the situation with it? You know what? I think we do a no bet run today. I think we do a no bet. Sounds off, chillin'. I think that's the only way chat learns.
Yapping about random shit instead of the bets.
I think that's how the chat learns.
Schizophrenia is not our problem. Open the bets, old man.
That is how they learn. That's fucked up. How else will you learn? How else will you learn?
Dunk, do you ever feel like sometimes chat ignores what you're saying and doesn't really listen when you're explaining stuff? I feel like I've noticed that lately.
My god. What the hell are you guys yapping about? Orange hood mod? Alright, that's it. You guys are definitely not getting to bed. You are sitting in silence. We are just enjoying some good old Noita. Relaxing Noita today. Gamba free. Do we want to invis this? Ooh. Alright, I'll kick a little bit of water into my flask. There we go.
Dunk, do you ever feel like you're just yapping and not listening to chat at all? I feel like we often get ignored, especially when we debate topics like the life-saving treatment of gambling on stream.
Wait, what? Did you say the life-saving treatment of gambling? What? Are you saying the prediction system keeps you alive? It saves your life? See, I would see your guys' discussion on if we should have a bet or not, but there's too much spam,
now,
so I can't even see it.
You are being an A- hole.
What?
We are listening to you, but you have to understand us. You are yapping so much that there is no sane person who follows 100% of it. We are tuned to catch keywords like bet, bald, anime girls, horse anime girl.
Too long, didn't listen. We all promised to vote yes. You can handle the yes vote. You aren't worthy. Yes betting is for gigabrains. Chat is being tiny brain today. Why are you mad at us? I'm not mad at you, but I just figured chat was not in a... They didn't seem like they were in a Gamba mood. They're in a more of a memeing around, so I figured... Why not just meme it around in the game too? Because now, if we don't do a bet, that means we can kind of goof around with whatever we want to do with the gold nuggets. Oh shit.
I was going to wait till later in the weekend to do this, but I have to do this. Weekly comb-over rating is a record-breaking 9 out of 10 due to your bowl cut. The look is spoiled by it highlighting your enormous 5 head.
Hey! No, that was yapping. Who was that? Tandag. Just yapping. Do I want the Runestone of Emptiness today? Probably not. I thought maybe there's something cool I could do with it. But you know what we can do with? We could do something cool with. We can do the invisibility. Let me just get across this just fine. We run over here. We invis up. Come on, invis. Kick in. Go past this. The boss doesn't see me because I'm invis, so he doesn't spawn. Easy peasy. Could be a YouTube video, but Dunk doesn't care. Wait, what? This could be. We don't know. That's what I'm saying. We like to be able to adapt to whatever is in whatever kind of fun stuff's ahead. Because I had never really done shifting with gold, so I don't know what all we could do with it.
The chat reflects its streamer.
That's a lie. The chat reflects the game that the streamer spends the most time in. That's true. No bet, so off I go to bed. Was only staying up to put in a vote. The problem is I can't really decide on like what like the condition is, because I know what we are going to do in the run, but I don't know what goes from like there. You know, like it's like I know step 1 of what we're gonna do, but I'm like, what's gonna be step 2 and all that, you know? Wait, is this? We just can grab from this. Actually, do we want this? Not really. Just make the condition it gets shifted. Yeah, but that one's too free of a bet for you guys. Shift gold into monstrous powder later on in the run. I mean, that's the thing, I want to get familiar with what a gold nugget shifting run even is like, to then see the potential. Because, like, what will that even look like? Collect a shifted statue. See, that's the thing I was thinking too, because that's like the biggest nugget that we can get. But my one issue is I don't know if all gold nugget shifts always result in the nuggets hanging around. Like, is there going to be potentially shifts that the nuggets vanish? And then will we just lose the bet out of like a technicality? Because it's like the gold nuggets are gone. I don't know. It's uncharted territory. Get gold is forever. That's another interesting thing too. Like if you have gold is forever, what are the visuals going to look like for some of those things? Could we see some significant changes? I don't know. Yeah, I imagine it just makes the gold nuggets hang around longer, but like what if we had that rainbow liquid that tries to make it time out quicker? Does that affect it? The broken wand. So we already did stuff with the invisibility, so we can put that up. Gold to guiding powder. I wonder if the nuggets would just be pointing towards the closest orb room as they drop. That'd be sick. Probably purely visual. Probably. Maybe not. If gold to polymorphine, will you be able to collect it before becoming a sheep? I don't know. I have no idea. That's what I'm saying. So many things, so many good questions. We'll probably find out a little bit once we do one of these shifts. We'll get an idea of the potential. Till then, just questions. We have found 2 runestones in the very first area. That's pretty rare. Oh shit, that frog was out to get me. What happened to the bet? I don't really know what the condition should be, because I wanted to go on a fun adventure today, but when changing the gold nuggets and other stuff, I'm like, I mean, we're heading in uncharted territory, and I would like to try stuff out when we get there, not be limited by our bet restrictions. That plus, Chad was trying to yap about stuff, and Chad wasn't even listening to the yapping, so there was no point in explaining it, because then Chad was just going to ask over and over, so it was just easier to not do a bet. Yep. And there's no reason to pause, since right now we don't have any bet going. We don't have a gamba going. That's a really good wand to find this early. Because it's already set up in such a way. Yeah. Well, that didn't take much, did it? First mountain, it's like, oh, here's a chainsaw wand, boom. You're good to go. Sorry, my eyes are kind of itching. The bet can be, will you win or die? Easy enough.
So what you're saying is that you hate us, that you don't respect us, that we're only an accessory to your life and you'd rather we not exist.
What the
Honestly,
hell?
I'm not surprised the lowlife, such as yourself, would deny the only people that truly care about him the opportunity to have some fun with gambling.
I like how you tried to like make a point, but by the end of it, it was like, let us gamble, you piece of shit. Ooh, first roll into explosion immunity. That's a sick find. Very strong opener.
The least you could do is prepare before the stream instead of asking the chat to come up with content for every stream. You are wasting every first hour of every stream. You could use it to think about what to do during the stream.
Maybe that's my content. You ever think about that? Can't the content be thinking about what the content's gonna be? Checkmate, Kuba. Go sit in the corner. You couldn't see my next level play. Your brain was too small. You do not pass the 2nd grade. Alright, a little bit of gold. I'm content with that response. Content with that content. Hey, alright. Don't need that anymore. We have our exits. Nice exit. Put that up there. And we can run over here real quick. Put down that. Grab this. We'll keep some of those things. Put the double there. Probably shouldn't have all of those. It's a bit extreme. Nice. He's phasing out Gamba because Dunkbot 2.0 won't have the capability and he's trying to lessen the blow. No, that is not true. It will have the Gamba. The prediction, they're actually not even gamble. Gamble makes you think that like you're putting up some of your channel points or your sweat, you know, on the line. In reality, you're just trying to predict if I will fail or succeed. That's the problem with today's. I don't know what the fail-succeed situation should even be.
I'm a lazy person, but you, sir, beat me in terms of laziness and uselessness.
What? What the hell?
Would it be possible to turn gold into rainbow liquid and then have the nuggets all rainbowy?
That's what we're gonna try. I think
the color on the nugget be a static.
I think the color will be static, I think, but that's the one I think we're going to lead with today. In fact, if I get a teleport bolt, we can kind of try that almost immediately. I'm going to jump in this portal early. I still have my heal in the very first mountain. Ooh, we got that as well. Nice. That means free 10 damage per shot. There are some nukes, so we do have explosion immunity. There may be some fun potential here. Grab one. We'll take one. This stuff, not so fun. Still not so fun. Oh fuck, we don't have enough gold. Place a bet, goddammit. Hold on, we gotta do one shift. Let's see what this looks like. There was no teleports there too, so I was kind of hoping we get teleport bolts and then it'd speed up our ability to get the rainbow liquid. Because rainbow liquid you can access at just about any time. I may have to use tablet levitation to get there. But we can do it. We could one frame, I guess, and just...
So I started a run yesterday and there was a lot of propane tanks in Snowy and Hissy Base. Did they change something in propane tanks because I shot to them there was gas or whatever coming out of it and after a moment there was no explosion?
I don't know what the hell that's about. I wouldn't trust that.
You guys can see this guy
grabbing the
right now. He
heel.
is drenched in sweat.
And then doing this. We are back in the first zone. I need to get the tablet. Tablet's going to be necessary to get to the rainbow trail. Unlike spark shifts, etc., gold nuggets are a real material. They will just be forced to stay in a specific shape and have a texture layer on top. So reactions with it will work just how the shifted target material would react. Hold on, Letaali's explaining. Let me think. They'll force to stay in a specific shape, so the nugget will still look like a nugget and have a texture layer on top of them. So reactions with it will work just how the shifted target material would react. So for example, if you had a pool of slime, let's say Letaali, and then you had acceleradium that you fungal shifted gold into acceleradium, or yeah, gold and acceleradium, would a nugget of gold that is now acceleradium falling into the slime cause a ton of explosions? And yeah, will the rainbow liquid disappear super fast now? Because that's how the materials. I have so many questions. It should. That sounds amazing. The rainbow, I'm not sure about though. We're gonna find out. Is this the daily? No, sadly this isn't the daily. In fact, I've from time to time people have brought up crazy stuff about gold shifts, and I always thought we'd get a daily where we could actually just dive deep into this kind of realm of Noita science, and then I would learn a bit about it. But because it's so rare, I just never had it happen. And a couple times we've toyed around with stuff. So today, I'm hoping to learn a lot of stuff that I pretty much put off learning for a long time. So let's see how it goes. I think acceleration plus slime reaction would happen. That would be so cool. So it would just like fall into the slime and all of a sudden you think these explosions start going off like crazy. What the hell is this? Hold on, that is not my haircut. That is not my hair. Just to be clear, this is some AI bullshit. What is this? What is this? Party horse, what have you done? The truth is out there? No. That is not the truth, Friar Dunk. No, not Simple Dunk. Get that shit out of here. You gotta admire Party Horse's ability to make a use of a single image of you. That's true. I've seen like 30 videos and like 20 images all generated from that same picture where I literally had just grabbed the camera just for a moment. I was just moving the camera. And apparently just everything has been generated from that one fucking time. So what we're about to do right now, what I'm attempting to do is we're trying to get our hands. So we go to, oops, where am I right now? We go to the island. We're at the Wicker Man. You go directly up. There's a floating island in the sky. It's got rainbow liquid. We're going to try to turn our gold nuggets into rainbow color, similar to what Indoor Cat did with fungus, his gold nuggets into fungus. How does that affect the gold? What does it look like visually? I don't know, but we're about to find out. But the thing is, we didn't get a teleport bolt, so I'm having to use some jank shit to get up there. And all it takes is me messing up the thing one time. And then we fall all the way to the ground. And we do it again. Oh.
Wow, you are so much worse at tablet surfing than Snack.
Holy shit. How high do I have to go? Oh, my fucking keyboard's sliding away. What the hell?
You're about 1/3 the way there.
No, no. Bro's not under the right spot. Wait, was I not on the wicker? Where was I?
22 minutes of non-stop tablet surfing.
Oh, is that the deer boss? Oh my god. Wait, maybe I can recover this. Oh shit! Oh. Thank you, chat, for saying something. I wasn't paying attention to where I was. For some reason, whenever I went back into the game, my brain was like, okay, I'm at the significant spot. Instead of levitating from here, I was levitating from here. Well, we got it. Tablet at the lake, but not for a wand. Mana culture. I hate it when you guys make good points like that. Fuck, hold on. Crap. We're gonna go with invis. I mean rainbow, invis, and we always grab the orange. I will go with green. We always grab the orange one, mixing it up a bit. Why you muted chat? I want to croak. Well, because earlier the chat was in a spam fest. They were going nuts. They were in a spam fest and a ignore fest. I don't know what got into them. They were just going. They were feral. The chat went full on feral earlier.
Speaking of feral, have you ever played Fallout? Are you interested in that type of game?
I never played it. I mean, just at a glance, you know, I've seen it, and I wasn't like, oh, I gotta play it, but I haven't really tried it, so I can't really say if it would be something that I would love or hate. But yeah, at a glance, I wasn't dying to hop into it. So this is Rainbow Liquid, and yes, Rainbow Liquid should always be there. You can always get it. I think all the way from your very first run that you ever do, Rainbow Liquid will be up there above the Wicker guy. So the Liquid is actually kind of unusual because the way it assigns color to the Liquid is based on the X coordinate at which it's created. Meaning, like, if you create something purely in this one area, see, like, it's all coming out pretty much the same color. But if I move left to right, you'll see you get the variety of colors. So it has a lifetime that is really low, and it vanishes on its own, which is kind of cool. It does not stain, but it can be used to, like, suffocate fire and stuff. So if you're ever, like, completely on fire, I believe you can just submerge yourself and the fire will go out. Though I think when you come back out, I can't remember if it reignites sometime. It's a little bit weird. But, okay, and then one more thing. You can eat the rainbow. And so when you eat it, your character actually gets the rainbow farts. And then it has the lyrics to that one fucking song. And his rainbow farts, the character's rainbow farts actually work the same way as the Liquid, except for it's a gas. And it assigns a color based off the X. And so as you move along, you can see all that. Let's fill up our flask with Rainbow Liquid to the max. Make sure that it is pure rainbow. And we are about to do our very first shift of the run. And remember that this seed was actually found by Indoor Cat. And the seed says that the very first shift of this seed will be gold into whiskey. Unless, it won't be whiskey unless, if instead you hold a material, instead of whiskey, you'll get the held material. So gold will turn into the flask that I hold, which is in this case going to be Rainbow Liquid. So gold into rainbow. Go look for the fungus. All right, the fungus is building up. Give it a moment as it's kind of spreading, and let's eat the fungus, I guess. Gotta pass 180 seconds. Maybe a little bit of a pain because there's not exactly a ton of it. There we go. I'm holding on to the Rainbow Liquid. All right, rainbow. So it has taken place. The gold nuggets should now be rainbow. And I would like to see what this looks like. But we have the Rainbow Liquid, so that's also going to make it a little bit of a pain right now. Wait, did I see any gold nuggets? Hold up now. Alright, so we kill this guy. He dies. The liquid vanishes. So the nuggets are at least vanishing. Yeah, they are like this. There it is. Okay, so it like becomes like a dark color. It's like a lighter color at first. So it's the same color as the flask, yeah, but it's, hold on, let me get rid of this. Oh yeah, there it is right there. There's a good look at it. Huh. Okay, it's a little disappointing. I mean, it's not bad. It's still cool looking, but I was hoping that it would get like this, you know, yeah, it's like a dull purple, exactly. Purple, gold, W. You like the purple? Okay, we take off that shit. Huh. Pretty disappointing, to be honest. Yeah, I'm a little sad that the rainbow color doesn't pop more. It is a dull purple. I think the fungus one that Indoor Cat did was much cooler visual. Let's see. This one here? Yeah, I like it because it's a really bright one. With that said, good news. We actually get a second shift in this seed. See, gold to held material. There's a second one down here, number 12, gold to held material again. So we'll get another shot at this to turn into something else. But I do want to watch that video that apparently Letaali has a gift for a video or something. So we will get another chance. This time we'll have to choose something cooler. Much cooler than what we ended up going with. It's also not helping me though that I'm not really finding enemies that are dropping a significant amount of gold. They're all dropping like, here is 1 nugget. Like, oh, there we go. There we go. There was a whole clump of them. Yeah, they're harder to see, that's for sure. Like, it makes it kind of annoying. Gold normally has a bit of a pop to it, so you can actually see what the hell, like, where to collect the gold. What is happening with the gold nuggets? They're like insanely destructible or something. Normally gold nuggets, they go flying all over the place, but these, you can accidentally they're going invisible. It made the gold extremely brittle. Yeah, that's what, it's weird. It's like if you shoot too many shots, your gold's just gone. Huh. The material has no hardness or whatever the stat was. There's, you can see some up here, some of that gold, those gold nuggets. They're just chilling. Well, note to self, not a big fan of the rainbow gold. It's too puny.
Gold dust all evaporated. I
Yeah.
want to see if the gold room's evaporated too.
It should, yeah, it should just be an empty room. We'll check it out, of course, whenever we get over there. Okay, so let me look at the check this. Let's see what was going on in there. All right, Letaali said slime nugget plus levitadium. Also check out the fraud that 10k nugget is. It's not gold at all. It's metal prop. Wait. So if you turn the gold into slime, slime normally whenever it meets acceleradium or levitadium, it causes an explosion to happen. So the gold nugget that is now has the visuals of slime is exploding when reacting with the levitadium. And then the gold idol doesn't change? Wait, hold on. But what about in this one here? His idol did change. Oh, that's the big idol, not the smaller one. Got it. What if you shift rainbow now? That's another good question. We could do that while we're doing. Let's look at the tool. Okay, so then along the way, material number 3, held material will turn into flum. So we can hold the rainbow liquid, turn it into flum. See what happens to the visuals there. Let's find out. Letaali said that it'll be a broken chain, no change. Just a broken shift. I think we'll still try it anyways, just to goof around. You never know, man. You never know. So I'll have to keep an eye on the timer. Because, oops, I forgot to put stuff. I forgot to put that wand up. Once it has been 5 minutes, I would like to do another shift so that we can get ready for the 3rd shift. Oops, that thing is annoying. It has been 5 minutes? Okay. Let me prep for it. You can easily change the current shift and save 00 slash world state if you want to play around, since it's not a bet anyways. That is true. That is true. I kind of want to see what the like polymorphine or chaotic poly. That could be kind of fun. What if you grab golds forever? Would it prevent the gold from evaporating? It's not the evaporation isn't the problem. Well, actually, I mean, maybe there is a variable of it evaporating being an issue. But my main issue is that by turning it into rainbow liquid has made the gold very weak. So that if I shoot too many shots, when it drops the gold nugget like it did there, if I shoot an extra shot, it just deletes it. Oh my gosh, there is freaking the teleport bolt that we needed forever ago. Let's go ahead and do shift number 2, which, by the way, shift number 2 is just blood into pea soup, which is okay. So that blood right there is going to turn into some pea soup. Alright, it turned into pea soup. And then let me turn off the pause timer thing so that I can pause game when unfocused. That way we can have the timer going while we do the shop. But I also need to get to a safe spot so I don't die while that's going on. Please hold. It is cool though. I had somebody just recently asking about the gold nuggets changing color, and I was like, I don't really know if you can do much. I don't know if that's much of a thing. But now I do know, and now we actually know kind of a good way to anticipate how the visuals of the gold will look. If it's a liquid, just see how it looks in the flask up here, and that's pretty much how the nugget is going to look. The color it's going to assign it. It seems to be that way so far, at least. Okay, we are probably due for the next shift, which Letaali said is just going to be a broken shift. But I'm going to try it anyways. Eating fungus off the floor, which has some puke on it. And then we hold this. So what should happen is the rainbow is going to turn into flum. But then the gold nuggets apparently are going to keep... yeah, so the rainbow looks like flum. But the nuggets will keep the visuals of... yeah, keeping the visuals of the rainbow. The nuggets keep the visuals of the rainbow. There we go. Which is sadly not what we want. But it's still okay. There's still more cool stuff that we're going to be able to do with this gold. Since that is only shift number 3. So, shift number 3, we're right here. The next one is held... so, sand to whiskey, that's fine. Blood to... blood or held material, it's whatever. We're looking for shift number 12 is where gold comes back. Fungus does not shift away in that time, so that's a good thing. And in fact, we may end up doing, I don't know. It's like we've already seen this one, which is fungus, but I also think that one looks so cool. I'm like, do we get creative? What other color, what other material should we shift? Because I don't know, I'm not really coming up with any that I feel like would be amazing. Anything bright. You think acid? Deer? Okay, that's not a material. Oh, diminution. Actually, diminution sounds like a really great idea. Silver does have a glow to it too. Yes, maybe silver. Okay, we got time to think on it. We'll be... oh wait, but silver is going to turn into something else over here. Well, we have a little time to think on it. We got like we're on shift 3. We need to get to shift 12. Right now, I feel like I want to go grab the milk and see if because I don't think the milk is that bright, is it? Like Letaali was saying, we probably need to think bright colors. Diminution, diamond, or silver. I think both of them are decently bright, right? Acid is pretty bright. Lava's a bright orange, but my problem with that is that the nuggets are somewhat close in originally, you know? Like maybe there'll be like a slight, like a shading difference. I don't know, maybe they'll seem pretty drastic. Maybe. We're definitely going to have gold problems in this run, though, currently, because it's hard for me to get any gold. The enemy's just... it disintegrates the gold so quick. Oh, wait, that's a great question. Bial says you should try mana, or is it going to melt itself? I would assume it wouldn't, because the original material will have changed, right? But if you kill an enemy over water, when it dies and it drops the gold nugget into the water, I imagine it would just, everything would turn into concentrated mana, you know? I want to test some materials. Silver is not good. Diminution and mana are good. Both of them are good. Okay. Okay. Blue gold would be pretty cool. Yeah, the alchemic precursor. It's got a nice bright blue to it. But I'm trying to remember what it looks like in a flask. That's the key. When it's in the world, it's a pretty decent color. Berserkium. It's so hard to get any gold going. I'm gonna be broke. The gold room's not an option. Drink some of the worm blood. Why can't you gold room? Because we shifted gold away, remember? Or that's why our gold nuggets are looking the way they look. So you want to kill this guy? Well, you can't even see it really, but the there's gold nuggets in there. These gold nuggets is the color of rainbow liquid. And so the actual gold dust is rainbow liquid. There's a Nuko over here. There is diamond. I haven't seen a pouch yet. We got diamond over on this side. Gotta keep that in mind. If gold is mimicium, would you be able to see it in many different forms? Oh shit! Like it interacts with stuff. Holy, that's a crazy idea. Because it is supposed to react with stuff. Would shifting to precursor cause a weird loop? Alchemic precursor and a draft of Midas into gold repeat. But you gotta remember that draft of Midas makes the gold dust, not the nuggets. Oh wait, so you're saying alchemic, so gold into alchemic precursor, draft of Midas then would make alchemic precursor, which would then, yeah, I think that would end up in a loop, wouldn't it? Let me think. Precursor turns into draft of Midas comes in contact. Yeah, it just seems like it would just keep looping, I think. I suspect it would eat the world. Yeah, that may be Elizabeth, a world deleter right there. The whole world is dissolving. Which there are actually several setups that are kind of on, not quite on that level, but will just like fill up the entire world, or you know, everything just starts to become on fire, that kind of stuff. Okay, so this shift is shift number. We did. What did we do? Thought it was blood to pea soup that we had. Crazy. This, oh, that was just shift number 2, and then we held this, then held to whiskey. So we just let it be sand to whiskey. That's fine. Not a big deal. Ow. Ooh. That's nice. Oh, there it is. Sand. Good, good, good. And then we are left with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, all the way to 12. Look at this one. It's the Berserkium, Pheromone, and Invisibilium will turn into cheese, naturally. It's a pretty funny one. Polymorphine and unstable polymorphine into diamond. Let's look for a pouch. That's probably one of the crucial things to be doing right now while we are adventuring around. Oh, look at that. These little zones. So we could make, there's a pouch right there. We could make gold nuggets look like that, which is what one of the ones I think Vial was suggesting, which I think is not bad. One's a little duller. They both look kind of cool. With blood money perk, would you still get normal blood money drops when triggered? I would assume so. There's probably, I wonder if the blood money gets its color of red specifically from blood. I don't think so. We would have noticed that, I'm sure, at some point. I want to see Flum Gold. We still have the option for Flum Gold. It's still on the table if we would like to. But you got to remember that it just takes, like, the way to get an idea of how it's going to look is have a flask of it and sit it down. That's how it will, the gold nuggets will look. So this would be teleportadium nuggets would look something like this. The Flum, I think, would look a little bit disappointing because the Flum material in the world looks cool, but in its flask it looks a little lame. The reason I'm going over here is I would like to drop the nuggets from high up. Got our fungus mountain going. Has it been 5 minutes? Anybody know on the timer? Dude, we are struggling to get gold. We are on hard times. Oh, and also, this will be our last steep kill, won't it? Oil blood, which would be fire immunity, which seems pretty tempting. Okay, so the next one's going to be blood to held material, or it'll be blood to blood, but it gets re-rolled, I think. Let's just let it ride. Lava. What did we end up with there? Wait, what is happening there? Why is there acid? I don't know what went down there, but we finished that one. D shift to that. Blood to rock. Blood to... We'll probably hold the material on that one, because I don't want to deal with blood to rock. Yep. Not really a fan of much of that stuff, but we're going to grab it anyways. Blood to rock was an amazing shift in one of the TI runs where you were able to also hit you with the bleeding effect. That was nonsense. Pretty much was just running around getting held still. That was bullshit. Alright, it's time to do the next one. I'm going to go ahead and even check it early, which is maybe not advisable, but whatever. Fungus. Swamp, okay, that's what we expected. Give me 5 to 7 minutes, I'll tell you which material glows the brightest. I mean, I think in general we kind of can get an idea off of looking at these. Pretty disappointed with that rainbow one, though. Alchemic Precursor is such a dark blue. Crazy. Yeah, there is the spark. The spark ones, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go into that realm right now. Adding more stuff. I think... See, diminution has such a bright glow, but I feel like the material in a flask, maybe it doesn't have that same pop. Let's try to get a little bit of diminution going, and then we can decide from there. If I eat the swamp, it makes me throw up, right? No, it just makes you gassy. God damn it. Oh wait, there's some diminution right there. We got some. We accidentally made some. Let me go fix this broken wand, and then we'll have an extra spot. Black holes, that's a nice find, even though it's on a shuffle. I'm digging it. What happens if you convert gold to a gas? Yeah. Does it float? Does the gold float away? Kurglow's asking a good question. It should remain as is. Oh, Sag. But you get the interactions, I guess, if the gas has any special interactions, which most of them really, I don't think they have anything special. I guess some of them are really flammable. Maybe there's that. Grab that and that. Jump into here. Australium does have a pretty decent glow. I don't know if diminution may be brighter. I'm going to pour out this teleportadium, and I'm going to scoop up that diminution, and we're going to stare at that and see if that would be an exciting one. There's that diminution I wanted. A little bit of vomit in there. I don't want that. Okay, let's wash off our character. And what do we think of that green? Eh. Oh, Letaali's got a message? Let me see. Let me stretch for a moment.
Do it.
Is it just betless for the run, or are we waiting for a special moment? I was looking for something interesting that we could, an interesting goal with this stuff, but I'm glad we didn't do a bet, because we've mainly been just kind of poking around and haven't exactly been excited about any of the shifting stuff so far. The diminution nugget plus slime equals explosion, so it gets good visuals and fun reactions. I like the sound of that. Green explosive nuggets. If the shifts are good, add more slime to the world. Blood to slime. That would add more slime to the world. Do it. You got it, boss. Let me find an extra flask.
Do it.
There we go. There's the lava that we needed. We pour this out. Alright. Got that. So now we can do the shift. I can find a spot to eat the gold at. Okay, so it's supposed to be slime. We eat this. And we swap to this. Try not to throw too... Oh, shit. I don't know why it swapped away. It's not a good sign. Pea soup. And that was because blood was pea soup, so it's pea soup to slime. Or blood to... It's transformed pea soup into slime. So enemies should be bleeding slime now. Let's go get ready for Mimicium, I guess. And let's look at that milk flask just to see if I like the visuals. I doubt we're going to go with that. Probably going with diminution. What do you guys think? Milk potion. Which would you guys prefer? Would you prefer the gold nuggets to look like this, I guess? Like the milk potion thing? Or would you prefer it to look like this green, and the bonus if we choose the green one is that it will, when it hits slime, it will explode. Diminution, milk your enemies. Milk your enemies. All right. So it looks like most people going for the diminution. There are a couple people wanting the milk, which I think would be kind of interesting, but the downfall is that the milk doesn't really have any special interactions with the environment. Apparently the gold nuggets will interact with the environment, so choosing a material that is both visually cool and has a reaction is ideal. So that means, I mean, in case we just change our mind, we'll pour the milk up here. Just in case. Oh fuck, had I changed pheromone? I don't think I did. I hope I didn't. Oh, thank God. Could have been annoying. Alright, it's time to do another shift. This is, I think, the silver and all that turning into pea soup. So it'll either say like one of those materials, yeah, like copper, and then now it shows pea soup on the ground. Good. That means we can check this one. Next one will be acid into sand. We're on shift 9, and shift number 12 is where we get the next cool looking gold shift. Trying to fix our not as cool rainbow liquid shift. But we did learn a lot. Like I've learned a lot so far. Today's run's been basically like experiencing stuff that I haven't experienced before. And yeah, I did, because I never even toyed around. I didn't even know these things were even possible with gold nuggets. So this is cool. What's up, Ozzy? Chat, is there a website/mod to help build wands? I suck ass at building wands. There's like a website that can show you like general ideas for wands, but the wand builder website is more of like showing you, hey, if you put these spells here, this is how it interacts. But you are still the one placing it down to say like, how do these things interact with each other? And Suds just linked him to this channel. I would say just getting base concepts is the key to helping with wand building. Once you start to learn of like how to utilize triggers and timers, how to utilize multicast and casting spells in a clump, over time your wand building will just go up. But I think probably one of the mistakes that people make, especially whenever they're newer, is that they try to look at like, they're like their first week of playing and they're like, how did the divide by spells work? And I'm like, I don't even know that shit, and I played the game forever just because, I mean, I guess you could, some people love that kind of stuff, but for me, if it's not something that I could utilize, that I would be interested in utilizing all the time, I usually only, you know, I understand the basics of what's necessary, and then I don't understand the complex stuff because I'm like, I don't really have a use for it anyways. I think that's the better way to approach it. Is give yourself a foundation before you go trying to learn really complex stuff in Noita. We have Mimicium. I think we got everything we need, right? And then we can drop down this flask. What are you doing now? We are prepping for a fungal shift that will hopefully create a really cool looking gold nugget that is a little bit dangerous, actually. It should be a green gold nugget that also explodes when it comes in contact with many things in the environment. Slime, basically. Okay, what was I doing out here? I was going over here so I could cast this. Then I want to turn my... I'm going to fill up my diminution flask to make sure it doesn't get easily contaminated. You try putting a tablet on the altar. You want to see some of the gold powder? Sure. I would imagine we should see just maybe a tiny bit of... would it be Flum now? It just says rainbow, but it says rainbow transformed. Meaning that it was the rainbow that... It kind of just acted like rainbow, honestly. It just vanished after a bit. I thought it would hang around. Broken chain stuff, I guess. What's a gold room look like? I guess we got a moment to check it out. It's probably going to disappear really quickly, so we have to dig fast as hell. But while we're doing that, let's go ahead and do our next shift, which is going to be acid into sand. Because you can only shift every 5 minutes. It's the fastest that Noita lets you, unless you use some kind of special mod. So let's go. But by the way, George, we're still learning a lot about the gold stuff, so there could be some special situation where maybe some of these materials do look different. You know, like the gold nuggets do look different than how they do in a in their flask. You know, like if you hold it in a flask, you get one visual. Maybe the nugget will get a different one. But so far, it seems like that's the general rule that we're going with. Predict how it's going to look. The flask colors all seem very subdued. Even bright ones aren't that bright. Yeah, it is a little heartbreaking. But one of the good things is the solid materials, on the other hand. So like this is a pouch of fungus, right? And when you look at it, it doesn't look too crazy. But the powders seem like they kind of pop decently well. You don't necessarily use that trick of like how does it appear in the in the visuals. But for the flasks, so far, it does seem like the visuals of the flask is representative of how it will look here. Alright, let's see if we can get to this room before it vanishes entirely. Oh, like there's no way. It's going way too slow. That whole room will be gone by the time we get there.
Sweat.
No! It was too slow. The gold room! Come back to me! Also, I want to leave my Mimicium here for now. Because we're gonna, while we're burning time, we're gonna go down here and look for some resources. And we can do our next shift, though. It does say the timer is up. Which the next one is supposed to be... poly and unstable poly into diamond. That'll be number 10. Is there a wand here? You're talking about this? Diamond, okay, we're good on that. Would be a fun way to kill the Alchemist. Just show how you could use the crystals to kill them. I like that and give us something to do. Give us a little bit of a task. So one of the things that people stop by pretty regularly is they ask about, methods for killing the Alchemist. And the Alchemist, it's all about understanding what things he doesn't do great against. And then just finding a way, oh my god. Finding a way to, work that into your damage build. So one of the things that he sucks against is explosions. And what we have here, that's a lot of explosives. Unstable crystals for days. But the issue with unstable crystals, a lot of the time it doesn't detonate necessarily right when you want it to. So I'm going to show a janky setup that you could do. You don't have to. But a janky setup you could do to fix your issue. Alright, so our move here is going to be both triples. So that's a 5 cast. Actually, you know what? You can put this down there. for, so it'll be 6 cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But actually what we're going to do, so currently whenever we shoot this out, it looks like this. You see, and they kind of chill there. That's not good. We want something that is going to blow them up immediately. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a black hole at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the black hole at the very end should detonate these crystals immediately. I believe that's... Hold on, I'm not crazy, am I? Am I crazy? Make sure I'm not thinking up some goofy plan and forgetting how the crystals interact with it. I can't remember if it because it may have one of those delayed explosions where it's just ding 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 ding. I want an instant. The propane I know for sure. No, not that one. It's instant, right? Oh, it is delayed. Oh fuck. I think it's still okay. I think we'll still be fine, probably. Right? Maybe. Hopefully. Digging bolt. Digging bolt can be sick too. Okay, how about we incorporate both. Some backup insurance. So we put the we put the black hole at the end, and then we also are going to put the digging bolt towards the end too. Should be all right. Actually, we don't even need that one there. We have straight up a nuke. I totally forgot about that. All right, that may be too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 100, 300. Yeah, we're gonna be okay, I think. Do it. Do it. We're doing it. We are, in fact, doing it. Do it. Maybe regretting it in a bit too. Maybe. Berserkium, Pheromone, Invisibilium into cheese or held material, but I'm gonna let it turn into cheese, and then that will mean that we are on our. We're finally back to getting another gold shift. It just took a while to get back here. Took a little bit. Eating it up. Woad says, for fuck's sake, what'd I miss? I made the glow page. Enjoy. You have a glow page? What the hell does that mean? Let me look. Just a picture of Woat's face. Just looking adorable, don't mind me. The glow filter. Ah. So which things glow the most? Does magical liquid really glow that hardcore? I mean, I guess makes sense. It is in that lamp. You're missing 99% of the data. Check the screenshot. Oh yeah? Hold up. Missing 99% of the data. I don't know if I believe this. You're talking about all I did was click it. What did I fuck up? Check the screenshot. Oh, to have the whole entire list. Glowing stone is at the top. Glowing stone. Follow Woad or sign in. Is that the classic? Limited preview showing 6 of 406. Follow Woad and sign in for full access. Get the hell out of here. Wait, what was that noise just then? What? Am I being hacked? I think I somehow unmuted the tab. I don't know how I managed that. Okay. Let's do the shift we've been waiting for 5 billion years. So currently, if you guys weren't paying attention, our gold nuggets have been made into a very dull gold nugget. So we kill this guy. It's going to be kind of tricky. So we're going to kill him. He drops this gold right here. Very dull purple gold. Nothing exciting, really. That is because we transformed rainbow liquid. We turned gold into rainbow liquid. Apparently, rainbow liquid is not exciting whenever you turn gold into it because it only takes this bland purple color from it. It doesn't change color. It's not cool. Also, by changing it into rainbow liquid, it became very destructible. So when I shoot it, it just deletes itself like instantly. It doesn't resist like at all, which is not good. So the shift that we're going to try now is going to be one where it is gold into held material. Just like we started off with gold into rainbow liquid, now we get another shot. And I'm just suffocating myself. So we're going to hold diminution. That is our plan for this one. We start eating this. And we're holding on to the diminution. Did I do it early? Oh, I did pause for a bit. That's why the timer's thrown off. There we go. Diminution. Which diminution is a very scary liquid. You actually take 10 times damage. So if something just hit me for 49 damage right now, it would insta-kill me. Because it would do 10 times that. Which would be 490. Let's go kill something and let's see what we think of the visuals. Ooh, I do like the nuggets a lot more now. At a glance, they definitely are looking much cooler. And the nuggets explode anytime they come in contact with slime, which is leading to exploding gold nuggets. They destroy very easily, though. That part's frustrating. Alright, I like them. A little scary, but we're explosion immune. So now that we have a gold nugget that I think looks way better, what we want to do is we want to focus on making enemies drop ridiculous amounts of gold nuggets. That will lead to the fun part, I think. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yo. Give me a moment to reset. So the one dude copied the other guy's attack. And when he copied his attack, the attack is a really slow attack because it's kind of powerful. Yeah, it's kind of a powerful attack. Well, when he copied it, he doesn't slow down on it, so he's just pumping out this high damage attack really rapidly. And now my health is low. Question is, do I want to grab the heal first? Or do I just jump into the boss fight and say, fuck it? Do it? Do it? You got a nuke? Fuck it?
Do it.
Fuck it! Let's go! We are explosion immune. The thing I'm a little bit scared of is the ceiling collapsing from the nuke and bopping me in the head. Why did I go past this one?
Hello, it is me again.
Hello,
Way more
you.
invested in this now than I initially wanted to be. This is definitely the final try though. Which can you read?
I read Dunk is bald. I can kind of read this. It's pretty faded. I'm pretty much lost on this one. I don't think you wrote anything on that one. I'm pretty sure you didn't write anything on that one. This one's very faded. This one's very faded. Did he actually write anything on that one? I'm pretty sure he didn't. I can't tell. Yes?
Nope. Nope.
The last one is there? No? Okay. I can't tell. I can't tell who's serious. You guys are trolling, man. Alright, let's, they say Dunk is bald. Okay, I see this shit. Alright, here we go. Going into the Alchemist fight with a jank-ass wand. Wouldn't have it any other way. And low HP. What? It actually was bad. I gotta hit him from below better. That one was too scuffed. That means we lost our nuke. There we go. We got him on that one. I think I hit it from a bad angle. Moo, Omega, Tal, yeah. Yep. There's actually even a piece of the key right here.
Last one is indeed the same color for text and background, but the fact that you could not read option 3 and 4 is pure cinema. Somebody clip it.
Wait, what? Doesn't it just say Dunk is bald? 3 and 4 say Dunk has hair? wait, really? Wait, hold on. You're trolling. I see these. Like, I can tell, I don't know how to describe it. It's like you can tell that there's something there. It feels like if the light was like reflecting off of something kind of like awkwardly, you're like, I can see something's like there, but I can't tell what it says on both of those. But I read those pretty clearly, and I swear there's nothing here. There's no like gleam of like something being different. It just looks like one pure color. Yeah, true. Monitor could be also factored in. Could be a part of the problem. Brightness could be fucking with me on that one. But no, I've known I was colorblind since I was a little kid. I've told the story many times. It comes up regularly because somebody's always like, "Why can't you see that?" And I'm like, "I'm colorblind, you motherfucker." But yeah, my mom, I remember her telling me when I was in high school how she discovered I was colorblind, and it was just like some little children's book. And then she was telling me like, "Yeah, and that's how we found out you're colorblind." And my dad was listening, is in the other room, and he was like, "Yeah, we just thought you were stupid." And I was like, "Thanks, Dad." And yeah, so. But yeah, I was found out when I was like in 4th grade. No, not 4th grade. I was like 4 years old. There we go. Not 4th grade. That'd actually been pretty late in to figure out that I was colorblind. Base dad. That's right. My mom would always get mad at him whenever he'd do stuff like that. "We just thought you were stupid." She'd be like, "Hey." He's just like, like, "No." He would get in trouble. How'd your parents find out you were bald? First off, my dad has hair. All right, he's got lots of hair. His hair turned gray when like he was in his 30s, completely gray, but he's always had his hair. What? The boy needs to know the truth. What to do with our run today? We got some cool stuff going. Wait, what? Wait, oh. Left it there. There we go. That should do. We can even put a little bit of rainbow on that for a little flare. For a little bit of gauge. Gamma, sure. Toss that. Alright, we have infinite black holes. Let's go get healed up. The next mountain. Can we get a bet now? I can't come up with anything nice. Right now I'm trying to... what we're going to do is I think we're going to push to New Game Plus fairly quickly. We could maybe build some trick kill wands. When we push to New Game Plus, it'll make it so that we can get enemies that drop more gold. And the more gold that an enemy drops, the more of the diminution nuggets we get to see. Which I think is like the ultimate goal. There's a lamp there. See, look, healer here. Okay, healer is not there. God damn it. I was going to say healer here, tank or turret there, heal up, and then shot him immediately. He lived for a whole 2 seconds. It was glorious. He knew. Yeah, he's like, "Take me out. This guy's gonna try to make me heal him." Go here. We grab the heal. Big Steve is gonna be chilling. He's gonna be like, "Sup?" We blast him. There you go. You get a good look at some of the diminution nuggets that he drops. Pretty good look at him. Wand Experimenter. A tricky one. It's like I kind of want the shield long term because like we could find a heal at any moment.
Do it.
Yeah, anti-poly is always good. It just sucks that we're having to even consider. Look at that little gold nugget go flying. Kind of sucks that we even have to consider the Wand Experimenter. It's just we haven't found a heal yet. I'll grab the shield. Screw it. We're gonna find a heal in 2 seconds anyways, right? 2 seconds. Quack. You'll be noticing a lot of explosions because enemies bleed slime, and diminution, when it hits slime, explodes. So they're bleeding gold that explodes with slime. They're not bleeding, they're dropping gold that explodes with their blood. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it, I think.
Spin!
Yeah, it is exploding gold at home. Yep.
Spin!
Could work with that. Let's just push ahead quickly. He drops the gold, the green gold again. Looking cool. See, I wish we could make it, you know, the gold is super explosive, which is nice. We'll see, we'll see. When we get to later enemies, they'll drop so much gold, I think it will look nicer like this drop. A lot of the other ones are dropping small nuggets, and you're not even really getting to see the interactions that well. Maybe the slime was a mistake. You're going to be poor. Yeah, I am going to be poor. At least until I get to a point in the game where they're dropping crazy amounts of it. I don't know if we'll go for crazy amounts, but we'll go for significant. How about that? Decent amounts. I don't get the shifts on only ones. It says that gold to rainbow, then rainbow to flum. You then change gold to diminution. Is that all that's happened? Yeah, it just picture it's like all the previous stuff done with the gold is just like it's all ignored and it's just gold to diminution. All the other stuff is like whatever, thrown away. I mean, the shift still took place, but they're not affecting. Like you're just seeing the gold to diminution. No, grabbing the gold doesn't seem to have stained me with the diminution. It'd be crazy if grabbing the gold nuggets gave us diminution stain, though. That would be very scary. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Extra health. Sure. We'll grab this first. Blood material. Maybe we'll steal that. Glass cannon or pussy. We can. We don't want to just. We set up these shifts, man. We gotta build something cool. Not build something cool, but do something cool. Can't just throw it all away to glass cannon.
Do it.
There you go. That's a good amount. Gold dropped. Hell enemy. Oh my god, that could have gone bad. Stay away. Back, you beasts. Do a bet on infinite gold? Oh no. Drag that one out forever. Forever. There's another towel. I go here, kill this guy. So greed isn't exactly what we're looking for. I want more gold around. Well, actually, we may take it because we're actually having a problem with gold. But greed does not make the enemies drop more gold. It makes it when you pick up the gold, you get more value out of it. But still, we'll probably grab it anyways because why not? We are hurting for gold. But I'm wanting to get it to the point where when I kill an enemy, like like my character shoots an enemy and they die, and I want them to be like fucking gold just like bursting out of them is what I would like. Because I think it would look cool with all the green gold is what I'm thinking. Did you change normal poly into chaotic? I think regular poly and unstable got turned into like silver or some shit. Okay, let's do our third shop of the day. And what I'm prepping for right now is I think I'm gonna start looking for I'm gonna go to parallel. Oh shit, parallel worlds are gonna be a little bit rough because we don't exactly have a fast traveling black hole. We don't have ambrosia. We put that there, I guess. No, let's do this. Point is, we are powering up right now. Yes, there is crit on oil. That's classic. Towel. Put it there. Actually, I don't even know if that's gonna matter. We're getting ready for lots of green nuggets. That's what I know. You aren't going to have much money to buy rerolls or spells. Yeah, that's why we probably should go to parallel worlds, though, to not just for rerolling, but for like the mountains we can steal from, the spell shops, because we can just drop them out of the mountain, or even the parallel world Wand-Mart, because we went through Wand-Mart most of the one here, and it was a bit disappointing. There's probably about 50% of it left in our main world. All right, we gotta start powering up. We gotta focus on buffing up. I kind of have a weird idea that we could use temporarily. Check this shit out. I don't know if it's a great idea, but it is an idea, and that's what matters. So spells to black holes. So now what I'm thinking is we're going to cast spells to black holes over and over. Okay, so now we emptied out the spells to black holes. And then we're going to go Gamma, cast a spell of the last spell on your wand. Put this in the last spell slot. Doesn't matter, just as long as it's the last part. Then we're actually going to put a Spark Bolt. Do we not have a regular Spark Bolt? We just have a damn Spark Trigger. Of course we do. Of course. Alright, if we cast this, how does this look? I don't think this is even necessary. Not what we wanted. Okay. If I put that there, that's not going to be right. I put this here. How does that look? That's good. Shit. I need some other filler spell. Fuck it, we'll just make this a triple temporarily. It's whatever. So basically what's happening here is I just need a regular Spark Bolt, but I don't really have it, so I just did a Spark Trigger. And the Spark Bolt gets shot out and is traveling through the air at the exact same time because these multicast and that multicast as well. It casts the spells to black holes at the same time. So the Spark Bolt, which is traveling much faster than a normal black hole, gets converted into a black hole, which gives it much faster travel speed. And we can use this to get around much quicker until we find some kind of speed increase to be used on the black holes. That's my game plan. Let's make it where I can open the bet now, if you guys want. And we'll make the goal to see this statue right here. You see that little statue? We want to see that statue in green. Which that statue is like one of the biggest gold nuggets. So it may be a little bit of a pain. Let me see. Gold nuggets. That one is for a 200,000 drop. Don't open, let them suffer. You think so? The materials that you shift keep their properties. It depends on how they were shifted. So for example, we just shifted gold into diminution. Diminution is still regular diminution. And then gold has the green effect of diminution, and gold powder is diminution. Just stack a couple of greeds. That's what I was thinking too, Macro. A couple of greeds should get it done. Couple greeds. Curse of greed. There you go. Bets are open. You guys finally got one. We come up with a good setup. So it is the large golden idol that we're hunting for, which I'm a little nervous about because the idol needs to give 200,000 gold, and I really haven't set up today to try to get these crazy drops. So remember, the way to get enemies to drop these larger amounts of gold, obviously there's perks that can help. Like trick, not greed. Greed doesn't really help. Greed just helps you get more money. It doesn't help you get larger gold nuggets. It just makes you get more value from the nuggets you do pick up. But trick greed will give us more gold nuggets dropped, larger gold nuggets, all that kind of stuff. That's good. Curse of greed will also help us today. And then the deeper I go into New Game Plus, the thicker the enemies get, which also means the more gold they drop, because usually the gold drops, a lot of enemies, the gold that they drop is dependent on how much HP they have. So deeper New Game Plus, more gold. Yes, we are definitely going to have to go into at least a couple New Game Pluses, I feel.
Right now, he is drawn.
So I'm going to close the bets in about 30 seconds. The bet will be closing in 30 seconds. We have to see a diminution version of the large gold idol. We already have the golds. We've already done the fungal shifts in such a way that the idol will be green. We're already set up for that. That part's done. The issue is getting strong enough that we get that to drop from an enemy, because we're going to have gold problems. Right now, anytime we try to farm gold, we're struggling because the enemies, the diminution's exploding, like all kinds of crazy shit is happening. So I'm struggling. Also, I'm going to shoot the black hole down, trying to find the seam. The seam is whenever you see that a black hole ended abruptly, it means that we hit the edge of a chunk. And then we're going to use that to our advantage. If I can set this up correctly. I believe that should be the correct edge. Kill hell enemies, they bleed nothing but or lava. Yeah, so Letaali, how many New Game Pluses do you think it'll take if we don't stack too many? Oh shit! If we don't stack too many of the trick greeds, I think we'll have to go to quite a few New Game Pluses. The Curse of Greed is still there. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh, get me out of here. With one trick greed, probably two. Really, just one? What about if I have curse of greed as well? Are you considering that? Because I think I'm okay with the curse of greed being on me. I think I'm okay with it. I want to ask you: is the nugget you pick up giving you a diminution stain? No, they're not. They're not hitting me with a diminution stain. That doesn't mean that they can't. I haven't seen it happen yet, but yeah, it just hasn't happened to me yet. So I don't know if I'm just getting lucky so far. Basically, I'd feel more confident in saying that it can't happen if I killed an enemy that dropped like a ton of gold and I went running through it all and still didn't get stained at all. But yeah, it seems like likely you can't, but we'll find out soon enough. The powder will stain. The powder should still stain. In fact, if you guys want, we can glance at that real quick. It should still stain. Because it's no longer a powder. It's a liquid. What is that? Curse of Greed, the new game +1 is fine. Hell, enemies get the 50 times HP buff. Holy, okay. That sounds good to me. Letaali's a believer. Alright, let's check the room. Trying to not get myself in trouble. Yep, you can see the diminution in there. That's for sure. Yep, there's the diminution. A lot of it, in fact. And again, remember, the stain that it gives you is you take 10 times damage, so it does scare me. I'll just take their word for it. Oh, there's a cheese flask, by the way. Some cheese. We did a fungal shift earlier, got a cheese shift through just randomness. Sea of drowning kills you quickly. Pass. See right there, the green nuggets, which are kind of hard to see because of the stupid bone dust. But yes, the green nuggets. We're looking for a large green idol. Watch out for the polymorphin. What are the small time objectives now? Small time objectives, I would like to see trick greed if I could. That one isn't like 100% necessary, I don't think, but I would like it just to have it. To help enemies drop more gold if I trick kill them. So that'd be a bonus. Tinker with wands everywhere. I would like that quite a bit. We're also checking holy mountains for any spells that could help us get some significant damage increases. For example, this this spiral arc is not bad. I just don't know if that's gonna be the route we take to like do damage, because that would be the music note route, which has potential lag shit going on. In fact, I'm going to have to drop some things soon. Also, crit on blood would be nice. Oh, a heal. Heal is another thing, too. We need to find, like, a Circle of Vigor, Healing Bolt, Deadly Heal. Any of these are fine with me. Just have to get them. There's Tinker. We needed that. Okay, that was one that we were keep an eye out for. Big upgrade. Speed up. Yay, we needed that. For now, we'll just stick it here. It's kind of silly, but that'll do. Isn't it time to close the bets? Thank you for saying that. I thought I closed them long ago. Everybody's in, right? Thank you, Eugene. Thank you, Grisu. Both of you guys trying to make sure nobody's cheating. But yes, the bet light needs to go off. If you're curious, we just opened it here towards the end because I actually learned a lot today about gold nugget shifts. Definitely stuff that we're going to be using more in the future. Shout out to people in the chat like George and Letaali and Indoor Cat, of course. A lot of these guys have been poking around with. There were other people too. There were other people that were poking around too. In fact, yeah, I still see people trying stuff out. But yeah, they're the reason that we decided to go on a little bit of a learning journey today. Honestly, what sold me on trying it out was just seeing this image the other day, seeing the Indoor Cat post this and saying like, hey, look how we changed the gold nuggets. The fact that you can do this in the vanilla game was exciting to me. Now, if it was like modded, it's not as exciting. It's like, oh, you have to use a mod, blah, blah, blah. But no, this is possible in the vanilla game. That's just the reason I'm unfamiliar with it, is because the likelihood of having these things happen in your run normally are so rare. It's kind of like, eh. But I kept hoping that one day I would naturally stumble across that stuff and then we could look into it. But we never did. We never did naturally stumble across it. But we have definitely been using... Wait, where the hell... Yes, this page here. Basically, we're using this shift right here. It's a 0.0028% chance. And... I'm legally blind! Am I missing something? In Noita, everything is possible in vanilla game. Yeah, pretty much, right? Pretty much. But since it's such a rare, it is the rarest of the initial material shifts. It is the one that is you're least likely to find. So because of that, we've just never come across it organically. But then today, Indoor Cat actually linked some seeds that would have exactly what we were looking for. So that's what we are checking out right now. So we'll just grab Healthy Exploration. Really isn't. Oh, that looks cool, doesn't it? There you go. There's a good amount of the gold. Good look at it. We're still going to find better chances, though, than this. We're going to get ones that look hopefully much cooler than just a small pile of green nuggets. Now, for anybody that's like, wait, why? What's the purpose of this? It's just fun, like goofiness. We've done a lot of the stuff that there is to do in Noita. So at some point, you love to just check out stuff that you've never tried before. But yeah, so essentially the thing to be watching out for to know if we succeeded in the bet is if we see a massive green gold idol. That is what we're hunting for. And if we die before then, well, then we lose the bet. Dude, I'm not melee immune. That was way too close for comfort. I was getting too frisky. Electric immunity, which is very important for the New Game Plus stuff that we're going to be doing. I may do a stop at Wand-Mart if we do not find a heal in this. I don't think I checked the eye room on this one, on the last one. I probably fucked that up. Sure. Are you going to kill the meat boss? Thank you, Kurglo. Kurglo, you're a goddamn hero. You know what would have happened? I would have gotten to the fucking New Game Plus and I'd have been like, no! Fuck! Kurglo, nice. What's that? Soil pouch? Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so we go with Saving Grace. Then Spells to Black Holes, you're getting retired. Tau, you're moving in. Spark Trigger, you're kind of just chilling, I guess. Tau onto the black hole. Why you always gotta assume the worst in chat? I know you guys were hoping for a crash. That has to be the reason for it. It's gotta be. Alright, speed up here. And then now we shoot the black hole. Good stuff. Maybe a little bit slower actually, but a little bit slower in terms of the rate of fire. You do a spells to power build. Oh yeah, you're telling me you're not wanting me to crash. Can you do the build that almost always crashes your game? How many more New Game Pluses? We haven't even gone to one yet. I am prepping so that we can survive the New Game Plus so that hopefully we can get the gold idol. It has to be the large gold idol, which is worth 200,000 gold. Melee immunity, nice. Trig blood money, we do not want that. Oh, yes, we got... We can drop that, we can drop that. There is water, straight up. Water material. So what we can do... let's see, that makes this a 6 cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's that. And then we can remove the linear arc, put a crit on water. And then now when we fire it, our wand hits for 5 times damage because of water, and crit on water guarantees that it will always hit 5 times harder on enemies that are allowed to be crit. So statues can't be crit, so whenever you use it on the statue, you're like, oh, I don't really notice shit. But then when you go to use it on enemies, you'll notice a huge difference. So that gave us a lot of oomph, meaning like we're probably looking like we're in decent shape for New Game Plus now. Ooh, a divide by 2 also kind of nice. Can you repeat how to use water and 100% crit chance, please? It's pretty simple. The way, so basically all it works, think of water as a projectile, just like any other projectile, like Ding and Bolt. I mean, this is a spark bolt trigger, but just like any projectile, you put it in a group with other spells. And what happens is this water, it will kind of share, I guess, the water effect with everything in its group. So whenever you hit an enemy, it will stain that enemy with water. It's a hidden stain. You can't see it. Because this water material is with these spells, when they go to hit the enemy, they will give them a hidden water stain. That hidden water stain reacts with this crit on wet modifier, and it makes every single one of these hit for 5 times damage. So currently, without this, Digging Bolt on its own hits for 8 drill damage. So, by the way, whenever it crits, it does crit for the damage type. It does stay in the damage type that it is. So whenever I put these two on here, that 8 damage actually gets bumped up to 40 damage. And it stays as drill damage. Then, on top of that 40 damage that we now have on this Digging Bolt, we're adding 44 damage here, 10 damage here, so that's 54, and 5 damage here, so 59. So then it's 59 times 5, which would be, I don't know, 59 times 5, something, 294? No, 295? Is that right? What is it? You got the idea. So you get an additional... Yeah, it is 295. Okay. You get an additional 200 and... So you would be hitting for 59 damage, but because you put crit on water and wet here, you now hit for 295 damage just from those modifiers and the original 40 damage. So 295 plus 40, that's how much every single one of these little digging bolts is hitting for on enemies. A pump. Now keep in mind that some enemies have resistances and stuff, so I'm just talking about as like a general, that's how much damage it's trying to do. But if an enemy is like, hey, I'm 50% resistant to you know, projectile damage, then obviously that can be toned down a little bit and all that kind of crap. But for the most part, big damage. We got big damage on our side now. Don't forget meatball. Yes. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll go kill the meatball. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget again. Chat's luckily been looking out for me. Otherwise, I would have forgot twice now. We'll go kill the meatball. The meatball guy, basically the reason that we need to kill him. So the reason we have to go kill this one boss that's gonna be over, not this one right here. This is just the dragon boss, which just looks like a worm. We don't have to worry about him, he's nothing. But there is a boss over here that we do need to get rid of, because once we go into New Game Plus, if you haven't gotten rid of him, then the curse effect that he gives the world stays, because he doesn't exist in New Game Plus, so you're stuck with this damn curse. That's a huge pain. So I don't want that curse around, so real quickly we are going to go kill him. YouTube viewers stopping by to say hi. You should do a multi-tool run where you make one wand with telly, damage, digging, and heal. What's up there, Tic Tac King? Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you watching the YouTube vids. You want telly, damage, digging, and heal. The telly, damage, and digging, I think I can do that pretty easily. The heal part's a little funky. I mean, it definitely is doable. It definitely is doable. I feel like I mean, especially if you had Circle of Vigor, then it's gonna be like, oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah, but yeah, it's doable. There we go, we killed the Meat Realm boss, he was a joke. Oh yeah, somebody the other day was asking about, they were like, wait, some wands have hidden stats? And then I had to go like on a whole yap fest explaining how, you shouldn't really look into it too much, but yes, there are hidden stats, they are a thing, but you shouldn't worry about them too much. But this one right here is a perfect example of the hidden stat stuff. Let me see. I can show it to you. Actually, this is maybe a great way to show it to you. Let's try this. Oh no, it's probably a crappy one to show with. Let's do it with Spitter Timer. So when I shoot the Spitter Timer, you can see that it goes to... it kind of has variation on its own, so that makes it a little tricky. But you can see that it goes to here. Then we're gonna take that exact same spell. Let's see if this... Black Hole would be the best one, but we don't really have any charges of it. It would definitely... But then again, the Repulsion probably would fuck with it too, and the whole thing. Let's see if you can see clear visuals. Okay, well... It's kind of hard to show you because it's got an always cast chainsaw, which is making a rapid cast, but you can see how much further the things go, right? You can see that they're going way out there. That's because the natural stat that the wand that this guy drops, it's a hidden stat, makes the projectiles travel faster. So if you ever had a spell like a black hole that travels like pretty slow, and you were to attach it to this wand, when you shoot it, you will look like it has a speed up already attached to it, even though you don't have one. Don't you have unlimited spells? Unlimited spells doesn't work on every spell in Noita. It does most spells. But if the spell is crazy good or like really important, it tends to not work. So black holes, for example, they are a really good digging. So they made it as one of the spells that does not get affected by it. So I have to use the Greek letters to then copy the black hole and do it here. But that Greek letter won't work on this because we only have one slot on it. It's a pain. Just classic Noita things. All right, let's get out of this zone. Oh shit! What the? Fuck off. Oh! It got me.
Tell me
Big
your
shot.
DunkOrSlam viewer without telling me your DunkOrSlam viewer.
Oh. No, don't even. Did you just die in Noita and somehow find a way to blame me? Is that what just happened here? Kuba? You talk a lot of shit. You talk a lot of shit for a guy who is trying to blame me for his fuck up. I hear silence from him right now. I hear nothing. What the hell, Dunk? What did I do? Why'd you do that? The OG. No, Miser. That's slander. It's not accurate. I learned from the best. I told you he's trying to blame me for his mistakes. Chat, when will you gain accountability for your own mistakes? Wait, we can blame Dunk for all of our Noita deaths? This isn't new information. You guys have been doing it for years. Chainsaws. Actually, we do need a couple chainsaws. It is a little silly that we're going this heavy into the digging bolts. Our trick kill money also green? Yeah, because right now we don't have trick blood money. So trick kills... Since we don't have the perk, trick kills will only make it so that enemies drop more gold. That's the only thing they do. Trick blood money makes it where the more gold that they drop is also gold that heals you, so it's red. If we had the trick blood money perk, I believe it would turn it just into red gold, so we wouldn't see the green anymore. That's why I avoided the perk, is because I want to make sure that I can continue to see it green. Oh, you know what? I know that's a trick kill. The freezing gaze, we'll take that over ball lightning. Basically what we can do now is we put freezing gaze here and we remove the rainbow. Sorry to the gauge community, but we have to reject you now. And explosive projectile. So now we can set it up in such a way that a lot of the enemies will give us trick greed deaths. Oh, the problem is with this is that the explosions are so explosive that the diminution material is not resistant enough to keep the nugget intact, and it actually just deletes the nugget. Did not realize that was going to be a problem. That is kind of heartbreaking. Alright, so I guess we are not going to go with the explosive trick kill technique. We may try it out in New Game Plus just to see if some nuggets are able to survive it. Oh shit, diminution on my character. Get that crap off of me. Get that crap off of me. Surprised we didn't find any... See? What I tell you. What I tell you. You just gotta believe. If you just believe... Alright, we're grabbing this because we are planning to go to New Game Plus. We have the 5 orbs required to get to New Game Plus. And now we just need to kill this guy. No problem. No problem. Let's go. Alright, so 5 orbs. We have the salt right up here because we killed the boss. Oh shit, I dropped it. So whenever you go to pick up the salt and you drop it here, it instantly will lock in, it will instantly, you know, take you to the New Game Plus. Pretty much, it's like, doing double inputs at the same time, because that's also the same spike log. It's a whole thing. You guys know the story. You've heard the app before. But we're in New Game Plus. Oh, I forgot to grab Curse of Greed. No, it's fine. We may have to go to more New Game Pluses, because I think we could have stacked 2 of them, but now we're going to be only stacking 1, which is a little bit sad. We'll grab it anyways. That was anticlimactic. 1 is not a stack. It's a stack of 1, damn it. Alright. So the reason we're in New Game Plus is the further New Game Plus you go into, the more health enemies get. The more health enemies get, the more gold they drop. So that's why I grabbed the Curse of Greed, is because it should also help us with making enemies drop more gold. Because that's part of the curse. It's a curse that's chasing you, but the bonus is that you get more gold. You get 3 times as much gold, in fact. So I'm just kind of moving down quickly to try to get closer to the thicker enemies. We want the beefiest enemies that we can find. We're going to get a repelling cape. What'll start happening is soon you'll actually start seeing the gold a bit more that we've been working towards getting the enemies to drop. You're going to start noticing it more and more. In the past zone, you were probably barely seeing a couple nuggets from time to time, but now the enemies are dropping heftier amounts. Still not quite to the beefier enemies, though. We'll probably end up going to New Game Plus, but I want to see... Oops.
Do you know how to get a bigger cast out of your wand? My wand only shoots out a tiny spell and it just drops onto the floor in front of me, but from what I've seen online, your spells shoot across the room, and they're huge. Are you just built different?
Wait, what am I hearing right now? What? Chat, don't laugh, don't encourage that behavior. Started some degenerate shit. I'm scared. It's a brand new prime. Oh, there we go. We're starting to see some gold drop. Now, this is where you're starting to truly get to see that interaction of diminution gold nuggets. Because the diminution gold nuggets do explode when they touch slime. Let's keep heading down. Alright, there we go. Starting to see some green. Holy shit! There was some diminution got on me there for a second.
Oh no.
We're okay though. If you're curious, when you have... So, diminution material makes you take 10 times damage. Oh, interesting. So the diminution nugget, if it falls into lava, makes the diminution gas, which then leads to me taking 10 times damage. Oh boy. That is not something I considered. That may be a problem down in hell. Maybe a big problem. Oh shit. That actually pumped me with damage. Stainless armor, please protect me. Even though we'll be stained with diminution, so it's not going to protect me for shit, but oh well. Huh. There's a little idol. You see right there? That's a little tiny one, but it's not green. Apparently the small one has a set material that doesn't change color, but the bigger one apparently does change color. So that's why we're looking for the big idol, not the little one. The little one is worth 10,000. The big one is worth 200,000. So we are heading down to hell to see if he's there. If we don't see one in hell, we'll just go to New Game Plus, and then that's where we'll search again. Get the... Yeah, that diminution shit is scary. He's so cooked. We're fine. We're fine. In case you're curious, we do have heals. We do have heals on us so that we can just jump into this and heal up. And this cursed rock right here is from the Curse of Greed. Yeah, so I'm grabbing these diminutions now, and I keep getting these nuggets, and I keep getting hit with a diminution. Okay, it's only the lava I think that's causing it, because when I run in through the nuggets like that, it didn't have any issues. Yeah, like right there. Oh shit. Okay, so we are gonna put a trick kill on our wand for a moment. And see if we're able to keep some of these nuggets intact. So this will make the enemy drop, should be 3 times as much. What the? What the fuck? It's too explosive. It's just deleting the gold. Diminution cannot withstand the explosions. Yeah, so the trick kill technique is not gonna cut it. Freeze kick doesn't give you trick kill though, that's the problem. Should have brought a tablet. True, Alias. True. What's up, man? So we need to get 6 orbs. We also need to kill the boss again real quick. Let me just do this fast. Why does he want money? I'm trying to get the largest... one of the largest nuggets that it can drop. And, oh, in New Game Plus, I just realized the orb's gonna be such a pain. Let's get 1 in hell. The curse dissipates. Oh my gosh. Woo! That diminution, man. It's no joke. 10 times damage? No thank you. I'm glad I suggested this. It's a little scary.
Told ya, ball.
Told you. We're fine. We're alive. For now. You took 2,010 damage? Oh shit, I didn't even notice the number. 2,010. That's a bit of damage. A little bit. Yay, we found it. Alright, we have this one. Good, good, good. Now that's a lot of damage. So then we head over for this orb. Should be probably a bit higher up than this if I had to guess. Oh, there it is. There we go. Alright, so we got that one. There's number 5.
Dunk, you make setting up God runs look so easy, and here I am dying 2 hours in every run. Got 204 hours in this game so far.
Hey, that's still new. Still one of the new guys there, Staber. Don't worry, don't worry. It gets easier. Trust me, you're like on the cusp of greatness. I can feel it, my friend. And yeah, I usually take my God runs really slowly, actually. If you watch speedrunners, it's crazy. They'll have a God run going in like 15 minutes. They just blast through everything. Me, I like to kind of savor the flavor a bit, run around, check out what each zone has to offer. And I guess usually that slower playstyle just makes it seem all simple because it's like, oh, you just grab this wand and you put this on it, and now you're killing everything. Alright. We have 6 orbs, which is what we wanted. And remember, if we ever lose track, lose track of the number of orbs that are needed for the next New Game Plus, because 5 were needed to get to this New Game Plus, 6 is needed for the next one. But if you ever lose track, all you gotta do is read this right here. Press E to enter New Game Plus Plus. So I know, okay, should be fine. Grab that one. I'll start grabbing some of the orbs just in case we're going to need to come back here. I don't know. And I can't remember with the Curse of Greed how many stacking is good, but we'll grab 2 of them. Grab tablet? That's true. Why we have a broken wand? I don't know. We even have the little healing hut for fun. Whoops. I'll go grab it. 2 stacks, I think? Okay, so we maxed out on the... Curse of Greed. My camera is it's struggling to keep up. We'll grab this. Now we do have a way to trick kill enemies. No way tablet can kill new game plus. Well, what we could do is like prep it. We could hit them with like a freeze kick, and then the ones that live with the 1 HP, then you just tablet bop them maybe. You know, just to get the, as long as it gets the killing blow, that's all that matters. There may have been one there. Let me get the. Why is the curse? Yeah, dissipate already. For the love of God. Oh shit! Let's. Damn it, let's try to kill something in a way that we can actually see the results. So far I'm not seeing any of the big ones. That one's not going to be good. Oops, I deleted the gold on that one. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to swap the freeze on. Oh shit. I'm not seeing any 200k nuggets so far, are we? We may have to try to set up the... Oh yeah, we can... Okay, so we can freeze, kick, and then tablet throw. Oops. Why is the curse back on me? Fuck off, curse. Are these trick kills? No, no, we do not have the trick kill set up right now. Try to get into a calmer spot. Also, it'd be nice if I have a different freeze besides the one that I'm currently using. Okay, so we freeze them. Nope. All of a sudden, they're dying so easy. So we freeze. What the? Everything's dying so fast. What's that all about? Maybe I need to take off the crits. Read chat. Wait, what? They're cursed? Go to Hell Shop, buy cessation, trick kills, profit. Oh, that is an easy way. There's actually a way easier way than what I'm doing, isn't it? Our gold is no longer a problem, luckily. We had diminution from nuggets. They take 10 times damage. Oh, true. When the diminution effect gets on them, they just get pumped. That's a good point. There's the cessation. Toss that. So basically what Letaali is suggesting is that if you fire the... Actually, we can just put it at the end. I think it doesn't matter. So we have this cessation here at the very end. We probably want to have a divide by 2 on it. And... I guess we'll take away the recoil damper. So now what needs to happen... is when I fire my wand, I don't have any increased lifetimes, reduced lifetimes, anything like that. I don't think so. So whenever I'm firing off my wand, my character is disappearing at the same time. That makes it so that my projectile that's shot out, it no longer has like an owner. And so it can result in trick kills, or I think it should always result in trick kills. Since I'm not around to claim the damage, essentially. That's a bad enemy to go on, though, but we'll do it. Come on. Okay, so that one didn't cough it up, but that's fine. I think this is the one in here that probably gives the most, or some of the most. I don't know. Stay down. Come on. The fuck, man? He's like in the most annoying spot. Let me get somebody. There we go. Rut-row. We have to go to another new game plus. Feel like we're not getting the... I'm looking down here. That's how I'm checking to see if the nuggets are large enough. We're definitely getting good money. We're just not getting the 200k gold nugget. And one more new game plus will certainly be enough. But if I could avoid it, I would like to. My grandma deals more damage than you. Do you not see how much damage we're doing? We could throw the Omega on there and stuff if we were really looking to do more. I mean, we're hitting for a lot of damage. Yeah, I think it's just not... The enemies are not quite beefy enough. Because as you can see, we're getting a ton of these idols. But the way the drops work is that the larger nuggets drop when the game is like, hey, this enemy is about to drop so much gold. To try to keep the game from lagging so much, they try to consolidate it. They try to combine gold into larger nuggets. So instead of throwing out like 100 small nuggets, they can throw out one large nugget worth the amount of all those small nuggets. Well, you have to make sure that the enemy that's dying is needing to drop enough gold that the game finds it necessary to combine it together to make a 200,000 gold nugget. So currently I think we're just not quite there. So let's go to another new game plus. Why'd you get rid of Curse Your Read? I didn't get rid of it. I still have it. I still have it on me. Wait. Yeah, I still have it right there. It just doesn't chase you down here, that's all. Oh, wait. Is that one right there? That was one. Okay, so let's try to get... It did drop one. It looked kind of scuffed. I want like a clean looking one. There it is. There's a clean looking one right there. Boom. The gold, the green gold nugget, the big idol. I wish the little idols were also green. I don't know why they made them from a material that doesn't change. That's a little goofy. Can you TLDR this? Fungal shifts do allow you to change the color of gold nuggets. The gold nuggets still give you gold, but they actually are the material. They're a combination of being a nugget that gives you money and also a nugget that can interact with the environment. Is that a good TLDR? Sorry, I kind of stumbled through it, but hopefully I helped Tito. More simple? More simple! Why'd you want to do this? I've never done it before. It's nothing specific. I don't think it really opens up any, like, realms. You're not going to be like, holy shit, now this or this. I mean, maybe there is. Who knows if you change these gold nuggets into, like, monstrous powder? I don't know what happens there. Our boss is just going to be spawning all over the place with the gold. What would Touch of Gold do now? It would spawn... So, gold nuggets are green, but still give you gold when you grab them. Gold dust is just diminution. Gold dust would interact how... Because the gold nugget thing is the thing I did not see coming. I did not think it would work this way. That's why when chat was telling me about it, I was like, what? But the gold dust works how you think it would. Which is like, you shifted gold into diminution... Well, you see gold dust? Now it's diminution. So if gold dust, or if gold was turned into polymorphine, well then if you go to where there should be a ton of gold dust, like the one gold room, it would just be a ton of polymorphine in there. Meanwhile, the gold nuggets, on the other hand, would still be a nugget of gold, but they would be pink, which is the color of polymorphine. It's weird. I guess besides just the small visual change, which is pretty... you know, just goofy and fun to mess around with. The significant thing is the fact that the gold nugget actually interacts with the environment as if it is that material. That's kind of significant. So the thing that you're seeing right here is that the diminution is a liquid that amplifies the damage you take by 10 times if you get it on you. It kind of sucks. It's actually a really crappy liquid to get on your character. But visually it looks cool. It's like a bright green, kind of a nice visual. But so when the gold nuggets are falling into the lava, they're creating the diminution gas, just like the liquid would do. That was probably the most surprising thing of today, and that's why I've showed it several times. I'll show it one more time. That's why Letaali made the video where slime and acceleration liquids, these two liquids, they come in contact, there's an explosion. In this case, the nugget, which is a slime nugget, touches the acceleration, it explodes. That's what he's showing there. And then he just also shows that the gold statue is unaffected, is what he was showing there. I also did a concentrated mana shift. Ooh, I want to see that one. Oh shit, I like this one. This is a really good one, George. I like this. So that one's concentrated mana, he said. That's a really cool one, George. He's getting tons. Which New Game Plus are you in? They do they are glow in the dark plastic. Like kids' toy. They look tasty. Whoa, must resist. It's radioactive. You're in New Game Plus, and you have 5 trick greeds. Okay, that makes sense why you're getting. I was like, damn, you're getting a ton of them. Definitely a cool one. Nice visuals on that one. But I was surprised that Fungus came out looking so good too. I think this one also looks awesome, even though it's like a simple shift. Like, oh, gold to Fungus. But it's like this bright, like pink or whatever, purple or pink. Purple? Listen, I'm colorblind. Yell, let me be, damn it. Let me be. Can you shift the guiding powder so the gold will guide? Maybe. That's a great idea. Like that's what somebody had mentioned earlier, and I was like, fuck. There's lots of interactions that I think could be fun to toy around with because it's a little bit more than just a visual. Some of the spark shifting stuff is purely visual, right? You're like, oh, you just see a graphical change. That's it. But this one gives a couple interesting little bonus things that I am curious about each little material, how it would work. I would like to see it myself. We'll have to have some people in the community Noita science it up over the coming days, and maybe we'll find out. Can we see if the big gold statue at the work is also green? Sure. We're gonna go check it out. You know what? It's probably easier to just real quickly kill this guy. And then we'll use his portal that he spawns. No, oh, that's so disappointing. Like, I was getting kind of excited. I was like, I think it may be green. But I think we have met the criteria for today's challenge, and I want to do a little bit of Twitch integration with you guys. So let's go ahead and wrap this run up. Our goal was to see a giant green statue, which is assigned the color green because of diminution. Also, another thing that people were asking about is... Oh, it did spawn it again? Oh, but this one doesn't let me grab it. Fuck, I gotta stay for the TI bet. Yeah, we will have a TI bet. Whenever I lock in the win, I think the gold dust will be green. This solid material will be regular gold, but I think there will be diminution out there. So let's go check it out. Let's go see if we can find if the... Yeah, there it is. It is diminution. Which, basically, it's like there's 2 categories of gold. The solid gold. Oh, shit. It's kind of cool, actually. It's like eating away at the gold. Really actively. Yeah, chroma key it. Well, I guess we're gonna find out what somebody was asking. It converts the gold to silver. Oh, and that's why it's just, which ends up being just more. Goes back to gold into diminution, and then yeah, it's weird. All right, let me see if I'm drowning for a moment. See how much the diminution drown feels, how much pain it brings to the character. Oh wait, does it not? So yeah, it doesn't scale up the drowning effect. That's kind of surprising. It does scale it? You think it is faster? I mean, it seems like it's... That is more than usual? I guess I just have so much health, that's what's throwing me off. It looked like it wasn't that fast, but I guess it is flat damage. That makes sense. So that is 10 times damage. But you gotta remember that drowning is not percent damage. I forget what the flat damage is on drowning. Yeah, I guess that, yeah, that is pretty quick for as much health as I have. Look at your shields. Wait, look at my shields. What about my shield? Oh, my shield's being, diminution colored? Is that what you're talking about? We're green, baby! We're green! Heal yourself and go to the dark sun? You got it, boss. I don't make the rules around here. That 60 says, for fuck's sake, who just one-guyed him? Hey, he wanted to see the dark sun! He wanted to check up on the dark sun. I get it. We did it, chat. Was a pretty goofy run. Definitely lots of Noita science learned, and I think there could be some more fun to this style of run that we'll have to consider for future runs. Maybe we'll probably wait at least a week or two before we try something like this again. But things like monstrous powder, gold nuggets, Deathium gold nuggets, all that stuff sounds really exciting. So we'll definitely have to revisit it. Into the dark sun we go. Damn, the dark sun is like glowing bright green. That's diminution. That was melting it. Diminution. But let's load into TI and close some of these tabs because there's like 50 of them open. 18 to 25? 18 to 25. Kuba is a known Leo fan. Huge fan of Leo. I mean, I do like the idea of bumping this up 2. That's a solid idea, but down 3? We'll see. Let me see if I feel something. Let me see if Leo was on to something with this. Oh, I chose the wrong one, didn't I? Whoops. Did you ever manage to prove you're a god gamer and win a 5-5? I mean, all the time. Almost daily. Let's begin. Was the timer already going that whole time? Luckily it's not a bet, otherwise I would say this is a scam. Why is it blue? Fungal shift. They fungal shifted a material, gold into that material. The nuggets stay around, but they take on the color of the new material.
Now, vote East bad votes. Not a bet doesn't matter, but fooling him into a sense of security is very fun, chatters.
Haters, shut your mouth. Gatorade flavor. That is actually my favorite flavor of Gatorade is that color. The cool blue. Wait, what? I think you guys had that one vote where it makes the wands disappear, didn't you? I think you did. So some noobs, what they would do right here is they'd grab Tinker. Not me. Not me. I'm grabbing no more shuffle. Because we're playing TI. And no more shuffle is going to give us a god wand. I can feel it. You kidding me right now? Hey. Not bad, not bad. Sorry, I was tabbing away for a moment there. Don't worry, I'm a genius. These puzzles are easy. I can beat them with the corner of my eye. No problem. They were designed for rats? No, they were not designed for rats. Don't be jealous. Tabbing away to turn on cheats? No, wait, I have to open my little activity feed. This thing here. Because otherwise if I don't, somebody will be like, I threw out bits and you missed my... I subbed and you missed. And it gets tabbed down sometimes. RAREST. And hear the jealousy. So much jealousy. Yeah, don't be surprised if in the next week or two we end up going on a similar adventure to this last one. but maybe with some different gold kind of shifts, because I think it does make a... The ending result is definitely cool looking. Just have to come up with a way to make it the challenge more entertaining. Ow. What's up, Nib? Good morning, good morning. It's sad the shifts are so rare. Yeah. Yeah. But I guess it just leaves that kind of mystery into Noita, right? When there's those things that are so obscure that when people see it, they're like, huh? Like me, I play forever, but I'm like, when I saw it, I was like, what the hell? This shit's even possible? This is crazy. But at least there's that small bit of magic to it. Oh my gosh. It's called skill. Try it out sometime, chat. Good work, chat. Good work. Which one do you want me to grab? Unlimited spell? No, stronger hearts? Good call. No, you know what? I think an unlimited spells is probably the better move. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. You're just too new. What is happening there? Okay. Dude, this one dude is just popping off on me right now. Oh my god. There were just stray pixels everywhere. I just couldn't get where I needed to go. Nice. Ducks. Don't need it. Teleportitis. Now that's an interesting one. And it's being shuffled. I felt like it was too risky, you know. Electricity is gonna be the move on this one. Because we're already this far down. And we have ambrosia. Okay, you know what? Quick pit stop for some acceleration. Oh, no, no, no! Later, chumps. Bombs blast through everything in this zone. Okay, I don't want to do that. No problem. Little telly goes a long way. Oh, do not do that. Do not do that. I learned from my lesson. What is it? What? Oh, okay. No problem. Easy. If anything, probably too easy.
I'm Sherry Kitten. I'm a 24/7 sex slave. What?
Too goddamn easy. Check this little maneuver out. Easy. Chat, I hope you were taking notes. I hope you were taking notes. That would have been fucked up. Swapper at the exact moment. I swap into... I literally throw the brick and swap into it and hit myself. That would have been crazy. But you know what's not crazy? Is me farming an easy win. You know what, chat? I'm already warmed up. I just did one run and I'm already warmed up. In fact, I don't know. I don't know if we should do a bet. I feel like if I do a bet, then I'm gonna get all these accusations of just farming wins off of your guys' stupidity.
Did it matter though?
Oh, it mattered, Aqua, because this run right here shows. It's like I'm in warm-ups right now. I'm in warm-ups, just fucking hitting it, blazing threes.
So
of course
Chat
it
had
matters.
a chance to Drees value earlier while you were Ambrosia spamming and instead did shuffle perks. Chat threw so hard.
Noobs. Wasn't a bet, you Delulu. Shut the hell up, Mitchell. Look at Nutty over here. Alright. Listen, here's my notes for you. This is gonna be one of those, oh, it doesn't matter. I left a note somewhere for a moment just like this. Where was it, chat? Where was it? Oh, okay, yeah. Wasn't a bet, doesn't matter. Easy! So much yapping from chat. All right. Fine. Here we go, chat. Same exact settings. I mean, hold on. Let me explain it. Sometimes I feel like I don't make the bet really clear, so people get confused and they just like guess, and then they get up. It leads to them getting angry and upset because they didn't know all of the details. So here's all the details. This screen right here, I know for many of you guys this is the first time you've ever seen it. This is the game completed screen. It means I won. So what's gonna happen here is we're gonna do a bet on the exact same settings that we just got a win on. All right, you start to piece this together. You're like, oh, I see. So if I just got a win on these same settings, what does that mean the next run is gonna be, chat? What are the settings? The settings are... I see Nutty's already ready to type in his yes. He's ready to go. Hold up, Nutty. Hold on. Let me show the settings. 18 to 25. I'll even click it apply just to make sure that it's the exact same settings that we were already on. Nope. Get your predictions in for the very final run of the day. Dunk, this test is too hard. Kron, I'm gonna give you. Everybody else, close your eyes. This is just for Kron. It's a spoiler. Kron?
Nutty is at like -10 dunk.
No, hold up now. Now you're lying. I don't appreciate you lying about Nutty, Aqua. He's a community member, and I don't appreciate you disrespecting him like that. Mods, throw Aqua in the dumpster. Anyways, Kron, I'm gonna win this run, and I only am telling you this. The other people can't hear. They closed their ears for a second. They covered their ears up. The reason I tell you this, Kron, is because I appreciate you hanging out with us every day. And I think you deserve a free +1 to your streak. So similar to those ways where, you know, some teachers will pretty much give students the test the day before so they get all the answers, and then when they take the test, they're like, that was so easy. You know, all I had to do was study. Well, I'm helping you out. All you got to do, your version of studying is typing !yes. That's all you got to do. Just study !yes. Does that make sense?
I am so very deeply sorry for misrepresenting you, Nettie. I was just looking into the future. You would be at -10 after this run.
I'm gonna believe in Dunk. He's good at scamming. What the hell is that? What are you saying? I don't need the crown, Zinners. No crown needed for this one. Do you ever feel bad at misleading new viewers like this? What do you mean? Hold on, Arakasi, listen, as an old school community member, I don't know who hurts you. It was probably one of those times that Woat dropped a link and you clicked it and you saw that, you know, anime ass and you were like, I will never trust another disgusting community member. But Arakasi, you don't need to be jaded. I would never mislead you like some of these degenerate community members like Woat. I'm leading you to greatness, to the promised land, Arakasi. ! Yes, if you want access to the promised land. ! No, if you're a hater, a doubter, a tiny brainer. If you have brain damage, you know how it goes. Truck with a 48-mouther. Truck, don't forget to... Okay, I see that ! No. If you actually want to bet that, which I'm sure you don't, but if you did, make sure you type it again because the bot doesn't read the sub messages. Thanks for the 4 years, Truck. Wait, I haven't heard the truck nuts sound effect in like a million years. It has been a million years. We cannot start until we hear. All right, we got a little truck nuts in our life. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. It's good to see you though, truck. All right. After all this trash talking from Dunk, I vote no. What did I do? It's like, look at it like this. I'm like an advisor. I'm like, if you went to a doctor and the doctor is like, hey, you should take this medicine. It will help you get better. I am giving you the medicine to help you get better, to get better streaks. The medicine is exclamation mark yes. Now, you don't have to listen to the doctor. You don't have to. But you will be stuck with that rash for the rest of your life. That's up to you. I don't know what's happening, but let's do the final bet of the day because you know what, guys? I'm hungry. And when I'm hungry, I get angry. And when I get angry, I ban chatters. So let's do this final run of the day for the believers. This one's for you. Let's get this dub. I'll make sure that after I get the win, I'll keep my victory speech short and simple. You know, thank my family. You know, all the little people that, you know, supported me through my journey becoming a god gamer and Noita, all that stuff. So don't worry. Let's do this. Why is that? See, I don't believe that though. Anytime I see a no from a new guy, green message chatter, that's a first time message. What that tells me is that one of you guys got a little too wild in the hot tub section. Twitch was like, holy shit, this person is getting insane. And they banned you and you had to make a new Twitch account. And now this is your new username. So Zalareth, AKA likely Woat's alt account. You will doubt this. You mean you'll doubt this? You'll doubt this? No, he's a doubter. This is true.
Simple like your vocabulary offers you.
Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. You will regret this. You for doubting. There we go. You will doubt this. No, don't doubt this, please. Let's go.
I don't have alt accounts.
If anything, Aqua may be actually Woat's alt account. Like he is Woat. Like he's the OG Woat. Woat is the alt of Aqua. It's a chicken and the egg kind of scenario. In this man's whole career in the mines? What? Alright, I'm locked the fuck in. Chat, I'm gonna need silence out of you guys. Complete silence. I'm trying. Listen, when you're watching greatness, you sit quietly and you appreciate just the god gamery that's going down in front of you. You don't no! Screaming is disrespectful. Alright. Which one of you little shits just screamed again? After I specifically asked you not to. Chat, keep the licking to yourself. This is a licking-free community. Heart attack. We just talk about how uncreative heart attack is. Disgusting. Actually, heart attack isn't that bad. There's worse. Health down. Now that one's an abomination. What is it? Actually offensive to people with brains. Oh no. What is going on right now? Oh my goodness. We could agree that it's a tie. What do you guys say? We call it a wash. Could go either direction. Nope. You're laughing? Nope. You're laughing? Nope. All right, chat. Nope. All right. Nope. Don't listen. I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance.
Dunkbot about to destroy its master.
Nope.
You stupid fucks. When will you learn, chat? When will you learn? Ignorant. I show you greatness day in and day out, and you still doubt? I just felt bad for what I was about to do, you know? I was like, shit, am I about to do this to chat after they got their hopes up? But, you know, that's on you. That's on you. Wow. Wow. That was fucking pathetic. Shit, my chat is like jacked up right now. Where is it? Chat, where are you? Oh, he's over. They're over here. You're gonna learn today, chat. You're gonna learn today. You know what? I'm actually gonna go with Lucky Minion. Oh, that was probably a mistake, wasn't it? Every time I ever grab Lucky Minion, I end up regretting it. But today's gonna be different. Spiked drinks. I saw that. I saw it. Toxic sludge. Actually, not a bad spike. Not the worst. More boss killers. Sure. Portal Mimic. Means we're gonna have to go to 2 portals. Okay, I do not like being in water. Chad just needs electricity, and then they'll just be like, "Oh my god, we're the best." How the hell does the Portal Mimic it should not be that delayed in. It literally waits till you like walk away like a foot away from it, and then it swaps it out. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Not bad, not bad. We're actually gonna go with the roll here. I'm not crazy about that. What can you do? Okay, whoop. Sorry, chat, I'm a little busy farming wins right now. Wait, what's happening? What the fuck's happening? What is going on? What is going on? Why am I... Why was this oil going everywhere? I don't know. Shouldn't have done this. This is a mistake.
Okay, time to jerk it a little. Person bouncing ball, 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 person bouncing ball.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Alright, alright. We're looking good. Chat's pissing off the gods. No biggie, no biggie. No, that's kind of scary. Steve just got obliterated right there. Yo, Spider, get him, get him! What are you doing? He's lazy. He's a lazy spider. Okay, there's a propane tank right there. Can you feel the sweat, chat? You feel that? Right now you're sitting there and you're like kind of adjusting in your chair. You're like, oh shit, he's doing it. Nope. I told you guys. Which part of I'm him did you not understand? Okay, we definitely don't want the spider guy killing him. Spider, get over here. Get over here. Oh shit. That is not good. Because he's gonna end up killing Steve. Next thing you know, Big Steve showing up. No. We're fine. We're fine. No problem. Okay, that propane tank was kind of scary. I won't lie about that. Oh! Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh! No! No! Wait, what is happening?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
That's so bullshit, man. That's so bullshit. I counterplayed you guys at every turn. Just for the vault is too spicy. There's just too much danger in there. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize it was that low. This is bad. Oh. If that guy is not just standing there straight up just jerking it lava everywhere, I don't know what he was doing. Like, I don't even... Like, what is happening? He's not even on the screen right now. I dropped down, dude just chilling like fucking lava, spewing lava all over the place. Oh. See, here's the bullshit too. Like, this, first off, there's always some tiny brainers out there. Always. I can find them in like 2 seconds. First off, no ambrosia, no win, blah, blah, blah. Wasn't us. You were too worried about us, forgot Noita will kill you. No. Don't see, this is the tiny brain stuff. Let me explain it for the tiny brainers out there, because they may be getting a little confused. This is not a natural moment. So you see this guy right here. He throws out a mine. This is normal. Throws out a mine. This mine will like kind of sit there and it'll take a moment and it will activate. What had happened is chat voted Thunderstones, which happened to land in the exact fucking spot that the mine was about to land in, which led to it immediately detonating, not doing the little like beep, beep, like giving it like a little moment. Instead, it was just like, well, boom, because of that Thunderstone, which launches me over here, taking away a chunk of my health bar, which goes on to screw my entire run. That is not cope, chat. That is a fact. That is actually a fact. That is a fact. If you guys don't want to accept it, you're not living in reality. You're telling me that this was natural Noita, fucking barrage of thunderstones falling down? That happens all the time. Listen, if you think that happens naturally in Noita, you are clueless. You are not you're not aware of your surroundings. It doesn't just randomly spawn fucking 10 thunderstones. It does not happen. All us, thank you for acknowledging that. No, hold on. I'm just saying, chat tries to act like I died to natural Noita. No. Noita, I don't get Noited. I'm Noita. I reversed that shit. I Uno reverse it. Noita fears me. But Twitch integration throws in this variable of bullshittery. And so in this scenario, yes, the bullshittery got me. You guys lucked into this. If that doesn't happen there, I win this run. I'm telling you. This run was in the bag. If this doesn't happen. Because look. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh. See, we only took like 1 damage right here. I was going to be fine. And not only that, this little thing, yes, it looks scary. You jump over it. You can dig right next to it. That was the portal. That was the portal. You fell into lava, dude? Yeah, it's like 1 damage. It was like the thinnest pool of lava. Dude just jerking it up there.
Can't you see the man's down? What about honor and fairness and shit?
What? What about the remaining HP, moron? What do you mean? Everything I do in Noita is calculated, and I had calculated that I should have enough health to get to the end. I didn't consider the bullshit. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Oh. You know what? What's the saying? A blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. That's chat right now. They found their nut. Okay, I don't like this analogy anymore, but they got lucky with those thunderstones is what I'm trying to say. They got lucky. Exactly. A broken clock. Yes, exactly. A broken clock is right twice a day, depending on where your clock is located. One more bet to prove doubters are wrong, or how to prove the doubter how wrong they are. Danon, I don't want to hear shit from you, all right? You're on the bad list today. You have been misbehaving. You've been getting wild in the chat. I saw you pee on Woat earlier. He was innocent. He was just, you know, playing Noita, and you were just being a degenerate. Woat is never innocent.
Do it.
One more bet and I'll tip you $5 for some tendies. No. You think I can be bought? You think I'm that simple, chat? You look at me and you're like, I could buy him if I wanted to. No. I cannot be bought. I have morals. I have integrity.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. $10? Deal. No. No. I'm hungry. Listen, I know if I hang around much longer, I'm going to end up choking out one of the chatters. I am this close to suffocating somebody in our community. So you know what? We got to back out before we commit a crime. Great stream tomorrow. Can we please do power words tomorrow? Great stream today. Can we please do power words tomorrow? I'm hungry. My stomach is growling. I'm tired. I got DDoS. I got hacked. Packet loss. I am hungry. How does power words work? It connects to your microphone, and what chat gets to choose words that if I say them tries to kill me in the game. Power words. Diary, you like that one too? We'll see. We'll see. Honestly, I think you guys think that I'm a little, because sometimes you guys know me. I'm always talking shit. I'm like, fuck you, chat. You guys are like, fuck you. And you know how it goes, right? We're just goofing around. But power words actually messes with my head a bit. A little. Yes, Bayou. A little. Yes, I use the word little. I don't know how to explain it, but as a streamer, you're like training yourself to yap all the time, essentially. You gotta just talk about dumb shit, whatever, just talk. Half the time I'm tuning myself out. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying. But power words does the opposite. It's like you need to listen to every word that you say and only yap when necessary, because if you over yap, you're just eventually gonna run into a word that gets you killed. It messes with my head. Yeah, and it's funny. That's it's like I'm straining myself. I'm like sitting there like, come on, don't say this word and don't say that word. And then it makes it where your brain is like guaranteed to say it. I can see that causing a headache. It really does. Like it makes me feel like I need to like rub my temples afterwards. I'm just like, oh, it hurts, man. It hurts. I can't think before I speak either. Hold up now. Hold up now. I'm not saying, what I'm saying is, I think it's just, listen, you just don't understand. All right, you just don't understand. You don't understand. It's like, imagine this. When you're talking, you have to check every word that you're saying to make sure it isn't a trigger word. At the same time, in your ear, there's somebody screaming, and also randomly saying agoo, agoo, agoo. And then you're like, your brain's like, okay, this is getting a little bit overload. Then TTS is popping off over here, shouting off some shit that's like, you're like, is that TOS? I don't know. That sounds really offensive. And then you got the moist mob sub messages, like the fucking lights are like strobing, and you're like, it's like sensory overload, and at the same time you're trying to like fucking defuse a bomb. It messes with my head, man.
This entire run was just you playing a standard game. So where's all that talk now?
What are you talking about? Just playing a standard game. I just showed you the exact clip of me getting launched into the fucking electric stone
that was
thing.
All you, Chief. We had 0 good votes since Big Steve LMAO.
You guys know that you were sweating bullets after that Big Steve moment. You were sweating bullets. You're like, oh shit, he's him.
It was a bet, not even as Dusty.
I'm not even. I've already acknowledged that. I told you guys that was you.
Dr. Dunk, you're randomly provided. Yes, prescription has caused countless hospitalizations. Your license is revoked.
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. What is this? What am I watching here? Me a moment. Using my little brain power left.
Streamer streamer complains about
I've gotten better at that one. I've gotten better. I've trained myself to. I've removed little, for the most part, out of my vocabulary during during power words. Dr. Dunk, the proctologist. All right, now you guys are getting too wild. You're getting too crazy. Chat, I had a ton of fun hanging out with you guys today. Sorry if there's a couple moments I was low energy, going up and down. I just felt like I was really hungry. I think it's because we talked a little bit about food at the beginning. I think it was Test 60. Which one was it? Was it Test 60? Somebody brought up like Turkish barbecue chicken or something, and I was like, damn, I could go for some chicken right now. And I was hungry the rest of the stream. It's all your fault. But no, for real, I had a ton of fun hanging out with you guys. I'll redeem myself in like 15 hours. Final shop of the day. You got it. You got it. We got one last shop left. I appreciate you guys hanging out today, spending your Thursday night / Friday morning or evening, whatever it is for you. I hope you're having a great Friday. I hope you're excited for the weekend. You know what's kind of interesting, you guys? We may be getting Silksong in a couple days. I heard. Rumor has it. Listen, I'm a streamer. I get to hear about this top secret stuff that you guys don't hear about. But I heard that Silksong may be coming out in the next week. This is one of the advantages to being a famous streamer. The devs contact you and they're like, listen, keep this on the down low. For real? Yep, it's for real. No way. Yeah, don't tell anybody though. Don't tell anybody. This is a secret. But yeah, I know you guys are excited because today is Friday and it should be on the upcoming Thursday. Silksong's coming out, so I know you guys are hype. But not to rain on your guys' parade, but I have heard a couple rumors, and so yes, the devs did tell me, they were like contacting me saying, hey, don't tell anybody, but here's the release date. Top secret stuff. Definitely don't tell anyone. But I also found this through my research. Wait, I've showed chat already. Where is it? Yes. Through my research, getting my hands on top secret knowledge, I did find this image out there as well, which, as many of you guys know, this was at the end of the trailer, the September 4th, but a lot of people didn't pay. They didn't have their monitors set to the right brightness. They didn't see the 2026 afterwards, which led to this whole misunderstanding. So I don't know which one's true. But if it does release on Thursday, just know that I won't be playing the day of release because I know a lot of you guys are like super hyped for it and stuff. So I will wait either 1 week, maybe 2 weeks, to give you guys time to for all the diehards, the true fans that don't want to experience any spoilers or anything, to play through it themselves. Because when I play, I like it when the chat is just throwing spoilers, like let me know where to go, advice on boss fights, like hey, this guy, he swings fast, swings early, whatever. I'm all cool with that. So I just know since I like to experience it that way, some people, I want to give them the opportunity to experience it how they want to experience, and then that way they don't have to skip out on stream just trying to avoid spoilers, if that makes sense. So, guide gamer, that's not being a guide gamer. That's being a person that's all about execution. That's an execution gamer. I'm locked in. I don't want to fuck around. I don't want to find out where the little rock hidden in the wall that you have to press A for no reason otherwise, and then it unlocks. I don't want that. I want the part that's going to test me, my skills. Can I take down this boss? Can I get through this challenge fast enough? That's what I want to be tested with.
Who are you executing, D?
Half a chat apparently. Gungeon on Tuesday, Silksong on Wednesdays. We'll see. We have a little bit of time. Again, so that'll release on Thursday. So we still got several weeks before we have to make a final decision, but we'll see. Hand holding and no independent decisions. Guide gamer. You guys have the balls to call me a guide gamer after you found your way into our community from my Noita guides. That takes some balls, man. That takes some balls. That is pretty nice. Scroll up a bit to see, check to see gold to Mimicium. Oh, you did it? You did gold to Mimicium. Let me see. Wait, this is? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what is happening? So it looks like regular gold until it touches a liquid. And the moment it touches a liquid, it all starts to dissolve. It starts to try to mimic whatever the liquid it touched was. So you got a lot of gold, and then you sprayed a little bit of milk on top of it, and everything, all the gold started to turn into milk. What the heck? All right. Hold up. Was there something else I was supposed to look at? I don't think so. I think we're good. This is what Veldak wanted us to see. Wait, hold on. Hold up now. Miksu, I trusted you, you piece of shit. All right. Miksu thinks he's clever. He thinks he's clever. All right, we're going to wrap things up for today. I had a ton of fun hanging out with you guys. Thanks for the awesome day. I'll be back in about 15 hours. I'm going to go get some food and stuff. I'm starving to death. I feel like I missed something. Sorry if I was, you know, my thoughts are all over the place towards the end of the stream. My brain is always fried by the end of the day. Let's just hit Zytio with love. He's currently playing. Wait, what does it say? What is he doing? His title says Jello Controller. Did not go wello. Wait. If you guys don't know, Zytio has done some pretty crazy stuff in Noita. He's actually beaten Noita using like potatoes and a hot dog or some shit. You know what I mean? You've probably seen those before where they plug in shit to it and it allows you to put inputs into your computer. So he wired his Noita inputs into like a hot dog and some potatoes and all that. And I remember he was playing Noita on it. It was actually pretty hilarious. So I guess maybe he did the same thing with Jello. Maybe. So the raid's queued up for Zytio. Don't worry, we'll get a chance to tag Argon in the future. He knows we love him. We support him. Definitely some awesome community members. Just in case you've never been on a raid over to Zytio's stream, just keep in mind, if you have epilepsy or anything like that, be careful. What do they call it? It's a specific kind of epilepsy. The one sensory epilepsy. I don't know the correct term for it. I'm not, you know me, I don't know that medical shit. But the point is, you're about to see a lot of stuff. Your brain is that one that fucks you up. Yes, the one that fucks you up. Exactly, Party Horse. I think that's the technical term, the medical term. The doctor's in is like, I don't know how to tell you this, but you have that epilepsy that fucks you up. And they're like, shit, that sucks. Well, if you have that, I'm actually not joking. Like, it's where you're about, what you'll understand when you get there. Hopefully you survive it, because it definitely is going to be a lot of sensory overload. But Zytio is awesome. You'll enjoy hanging out with them. You're just going to hear and see a lot of things that I don't know if you're ready to hear and see. But be ready for it. Prepare yourselves. Raid's about to go off. Have a good one, Dunk. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for hanging out, Bacon. I appreciate you being here. You two there, Mystery, Gamer Boss, Kitty Claw, Chameleon, Pixels, Tiger Man, Pupin, Bleb, Party Horse, Draco. I'll see you guys in 15 hours. Stay sweaty, stay awesome. Synthotron says, bye, door clips. I'm going to make you regret that. Deuces, chat.